Welcome back to Flavored Enemy Legacies, The Depths. We open in the small town of Lantern. Here, a trio of adventurers work together quite a bit now. We're just now getting back together to handle one last mission. The clearing of a dangerous area near the town of Lantern called the Depths, a system of caves that is home to many a horror. As you all are approaching the town of Lantern, you see, leading the group is Xander. Xander, can you give us a description of yourself?
So much like any type of explorer would be, is a nice kind of dusty coat with some studded leather underneath. He's got a whip to his side and a rapier on the other. He's got a big old grin on his face and a really long silver ponytail. His pointy ears, are wiggling at the excitement of a new job, but he's got an immaculate hat. It looks like it's in pristine condition. Absolutely. And he's constantly trying to make sure it's adjusted and not really moving too much. It seems he takes very good care of it. Well, guys, looks like we're coming back up to town. You guys ready for this super dangerous job?
All right. As Xander kind of looks at both of y'all, Rui, can you give us a description of yourself and your response to Xander?
Yes, I am Rui Paleclaw. I am a assistant professor at Douglas University, and I am an owlin. I look very similar to a snowy owl. However, instead of the little black specks, if you actually look at them in a certain light, they're actually very dark indigo. She wears a robe and carries on her side a sickle, and also has a shield on her left hand. And as she's walking behind Xander, she is just using Druidcraft to create just a little puff of wind and just nudging his hat just slightly ever so off of his head, just a little bit at a time. Oh, Xander, quit fooling with that silly little hat of yours. Everything's going to look just fine. The locals here won't even care anyways.
And Dante, you see this going on, and how do you chime in? And could you give us a description of yourself as well?
Yeah, so I'm Dante. I was in fact raised by wolves, so I look a little bit worse for wear. I've got matted dreads. There's some sticks and some leaves and little stones for a little bit of pizzazz, you know. I've got a club on my back. I got a little hatchet on my waist. My skin is kind of pale gray and a little scarred. I'm a Goliath, so I'm 7'2". As I see all this happening, I'm gonna kind of look over. Hey, let's mind the man's hat. It's an important hat.
I turn around and I'm like, what's going on?
I quickly try to hide my hands from doing my little. She doesn't.
I give you an eye squint. Real quick.
It does have a somatic component, so yes. I quickly try to stuff my feathered hands into my robe sleeves.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, I guess the first thing we should do is gather a little bit of info on what my town folk might be saying. So, let's get a room for the night and prepare this early in the morning. Maybe kind of go over a little bit of attack plan based off of what we find.
Yeah.
So, what a wonderful idea.
You all head into the area leading up to Lantern, and it's dark, extremely dark. There's zero sunlight from what you can see. Only light that's coming is from lightning bugs dancing around. The pathway, a rickety wooden bridge built over the swamp. Leading up to, you see a old woman near the entrance to the Lantern. She is selling lanterns for those who would be entering the city. Lantern, as you know, is perpetually coated in darkness, being that it is in this swamp of eternal darkness. But also, all the residents of Lantern carry lanterns everywhere they go, and they strongly encourage any visitors to also carry lanterns with them, for fear of the darkness. So as you all approach, the old woman looks at you all and... Oh, new visitors, do you bring lanterns or do you need some more?
I look around at the other two. Do you guys have any lanterns? I figured they'd be all over here. I'm sorry, ma'am. It's nice to meet you. Name's Xander. No, I don't think so. Think I have a lantern on me. Are they for sale?
Oh, yes, they're for sale. I have 3 kinds. I have standard lanterns, hooded lanterns, and floating lanterns.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
how much is a
And
floating lantern?
Floating lanterns are 25 gold apiece.
Oh, easy does it.
mm,
I'm gonna bust out 25 gold and just drop it.
Right? She hands you your lantern, and she hands it to you. Says, this one's code word is bacon.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
uh,
Could use a
oh,
little
like
bit of bacon, and I throw it up in the air.
And it starts to hover about 2 inches above your head.
I'm gonna turn to Xander. Cha, bro, you think you could throw some of that scratch my way? The wolves don't deal in gold.
I look over at Rui too. Am I gonna be paying for you as well?
well, that depends. What did you say your name was, dear?
Oh, my name's Agnes.
Agnes. Do you accept trade in things besides coin?
Well, do you have frogs?
No, but I do have this very lovely scimitar that was given to me by my father.
Are you sure you just want to go ahead and trade your weapons? I can cover
Oh,
it.
don't-
I've got the.
Oh, I
I've got-
have my sickle. I have my sickle. I don't really need the scimitar, honestly.
You
It's
know
very
what? No,
garish anyway.
I've got it. Would you like a hovering one, or would you like a regular one, or a hooded
I would
one?
prefer a hovering one because I do need my hands free for my spells.
Mhm. What about you? What about you, Dante?
Cha, hovering sounds lit.
Okay. Indeed. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the rest of that.
Thank you. And make sure to keep your lanterns nearby. The darkness is always watching.
What are
We'll
their
watch
code
back.
words? Their command
Yes.
words.
How do I make mine float?
Oh, yours command word is asparagus.
I'm not.
Oh, what's mine?
Chips.
Chips. I'm down for some chips.
God, this is a chips place. Why can't they say crisps like civilized people?
Man, my funds from these jobs have just been getting lighter and lighter.
Well, nobody asked you to pay, Xander. You offered, and of course we're going to take you up on that.
Yeah,
I asked
no,
him to pay, Rui. I asked him to pay.
it's for the good of the mission. I would prefer us be prepared for what's going ahead. So it's always good to be cautious, at least a little bit.
Hey, DM.
Remember, the darkness is always watching.
That
You
sounds a
said
little
that
bit
already.
perverted.
Can Dante do a perception check on the sketchy old lady?
Can I do a
Yeah.
history check on the darkness?
Dante, if you'd like to do an insight check on the old lady, you can.
Oh my gosh.
And Xander, yeah, you can do a history check on the darkness.
Yeah, that's a 6.
And that's a 19.
Yeah, Dante, she seems legit. Like good people.
Legit. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks.
Yes, and by the way, Agnes, right? If it
Yeah,
turns
yes.
out that these lanterns don't work, I'll fucking come back for you.
We talked
Have a
about that. Hey,
Have
hey,
a wonderful
hey.
evening.
We
And
talked
what?
about
You
that.
come back
Your
to me
eyes
and then
get all
what?
wide, and you get all predatory. No, we're gonna chill out. We're gonna calm down.
Oh, I am calm, dear. Don't worry.
Hey, you gotta be
Yeah,
nice to the old lady. She's just a frail old thing.
Yes,
just
I
gotta
know, but
chill.
you just have to
Gotta
let some of
chill.
these vendors know sometimes. That's how you prevent yourself from getting got, you know?
And Xander, you know that the darkness is what the residents of Lantern refer to as the evil that lurks around the town. They kind of blame everything on it. It's kind of like Lantern's boogeyman.
All right, I think I understand some things. We're gonna go do a little bit more research. Let's go ahead and I guess the inn.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
it?
down
Let's
for
go
a
head
pint in
in.
the chat.
Yes, I could quench my thirst.
Are you looking for an inn to stay at?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, the the closest, well, the only inn in in the town of Lantern would be the Dark Lighter.
Dark lighter.
Yeah, just head straight down this path here. It's on the right. You can't miss it. There's a severed head hanging out over the door.
That does
Sorry, a
not
severed
sound
what now?
very
Oh, this sounds like
inviting.
my kind of place. Oh, it reminds me of the old days.
Have a good day.
I do not
Xander,
like
did
this.
she say severed head?
I
She
believe it did.
did she walk away? Please tell me she
No,
walked away. No.
no, she's
We're
still
gonna
there.
we're gonna hurry away from her. I'm gonna huddle everybody like hurriedly away from her. Like really awkwardly.
Toodaloo, Agnes. And remember what I said.
Yes, absolutely.
So like
Stare at her over my shoulder as I'm hurried away by Xander.
You see her dusting off a sign that says no refunds.
Of course I do.
yeah, whatever. What
Oh, don't
she
worry,
said, a
I don't
severed
care about
head.
the refund.
Guys, this town is just not very inviting at all.
No, do we have to do this job? Honestly, we should just fucking leave.
How much was the pay again? Oh,
A
Yeah,
lot.
it was
A
it
fucking
was
lot.
5,000 gold pieces each.
5,000 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
That's enough for like whatever little research thing you were working on, and
Well, it would cover the rest of my grant. Yes.
and
I
as
could
well.
buy a sick ton of meat for the wolves.
You do know that wolves can catch their own meat, right? It's kind of like their thing.
If I'm part of the pack, bro, I gotta provide for the pack.
I would just buy an entire forest if I was you.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, I'ma buy a forest. Huh, you're funny, bro.
I mean, think about it. You got to invest in real estate.
It
And that way,
is a
nobody can
buyer's
go
market.
tarnish your land. It's all yours.
And
your
honestly,
wolf.
if you need a druid to kind of like sanctify the land, honey, I will come by any time and help set that up for you.
Yeah,
You
appreciate that.
all see a young couple kind of approach you all as you're standing there. Yeah,
Evening.
you guys get your lanterns. Make sure that the darkness is not
We've
watching.
got our lanterns.
Yeah, mine's
Who
on.
the fuck are you?
Hey, we talked about this. You have to be polite when
But they
greeting
just
new
gave,
people.
it's just random people coming up to us. We've got our lanterns. They're hovering right fucking next to us.
Well, clearly we're from out of town. Some people are gonna have questions. Manners.
Fine, you can handle that.
All right.
Just,
Excuse me. Sorry about
y-
that.
oh yeah, no problem. Just want to make sure that you all are being safe. We had our third person come into town, and well, they didn't have a lantern, and well, now they're dead. So,
What do you mean? That wouldn't happen to have anything to do with the severed head near the inn?
yeah, the darkness kind of just put it there as a warning to make sure you carry your lanterns.
Yeah, bro, has
What?
anyone actually seen this darkness?
Well, nobody that's
Yeah.
still alive. That's what
I'm
happens
sorry.
when you don't carry a lantern.
So then,
The
how do
darkness
you
sees
know
you.
that the darkness put it there? If nobody's seen the darkness.
None of us did it.
That's what you think.
Darling, have
Excuse
you
me.
heard of lying? That's a
Hey,
thing that people
hey,
do.
hey. Let me go ahead and ask the next question, please. Uh, what what can you tell me about like any sort of legends about the darkness? Like, how did it originate, or has it just always been here?
You don't have to. Don't. I don't think the darkness would. Oh, shush. These people have a right to know. Um, well, some travelers came into town maybe 2 months ago, and according to some, had a confrontation with the darkness. And ever since then, things have been getting, well, out of hand. Darkness attacking more frequently, even if you're without your lantern for just a few moments. Bodies with the skeletons ripped out of the flesh, leaving a skin sleeve just laying out, the skeleton just flown off to the side, heads just ripped off of the shoulders.
This sounds like my kind of entity. Oh,
Um,
I'm a big fan of his work.
I'm not much on the religious aspect, but are there any kind of worshiping places of it?
Well, that'd probably be the depths. We don't really worship it. We all kind of just live in fear of the darkness. He's everywhere, and but the source of him, it comes from the depths.
So, if the darkness is all this sketched out, why do y'all still live here, though?
Well, that's easy. Rent's cheap. I mean, wouldn't you live in a crime-infested city if you only had to pay 300 copper a month?
I live with wolves. I'm
Okay,
good.
so question. Y'all are paying in copper, but the old lady back there also mentioned something about frogs.
Yes, that is part of our currency. Um,
So you
most
have
of the shop.
two currency.
Well, yes, we do. It's more of a recent thing. We're trying to integrate for travelers. We've been getting more of them lately, but culturally, our main source of currency are the frogs that are local to
Are
this area.
okay? Are certain frogs like worth more? Is like a larger frog worth more than a smaller frog? Do
Oh,
tadpoles count?
oh
Wait,
yes. Tadpoles equates to 1 copper each. The standard lantern frog equates to a silver. A Varillian slod frog is equated to a gold, and then we have the And then we have the Friganus, which is a platinum.
I'm sorry, you said a friggin. About how big is a frigganus?
Friganus is about the size of well, about the size of you.
Are you calling me fat?
Interesting.
Are you fucking calling me fat?
Hey,
Well, that's a big fruit.
hey, not that's not a personal attack.
It felt like a personal attack.
You need to remember,
No, I'm
like,
sorry. Our ways here are a little bit different. My wife's right. We don't really get to talk to outsiders very often. I'm sorry if we've offended you.
Clearly.
I'm giving you the Kill Bill eyes again.
Fine, go ahead, Xander.
Mm.
Rui, just chill, mate. Just chill.
I thank you for your time, and I'm gonna bow to them a little bit. I got my hat, my hand on my hat.
When he bows, I'm gonna try to Druidcraft like a little puff of wind again.
No, I'm definitely keeping my hat on my head. Uh,
Just
but
just make sure to stay safe and keep your lanterns nearby. I'd hate to see anything bad happen to you all.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm sure you would find it quite the tragedy.
I'm pretty sure they see it enough. Let's not add to their list. Thank you for your time, and y'all have a wonderful evening. Let's go ahead and get to that end. I think it's a little bit tiring right now. We gotta devise some sort of plan to go into these depths.
Yes.
Maybe there might be some records, maybe some books. I don't know.
You all
Xander, I didn't know you could read.
Yeah,
grabbed-
everyone
I-
can read, bro.
I grabbed the bridge of my nose, and like I throw open my coat. Like y'all haven't seen me pull this big book out like 100 times by this point, and it's just an immaculate. It just flips open. It just seems like there's an infinite number of pages.
I always just assumed you were looking at pictures.
Bro, again with the book.
Y'all,
We get it.
it would do y'all some good to get some real knowledge. Just
I'm an
just read
assistant
it
professor
occasionally.
at Douglas University, the most prestigious university in all Vitore.
Yes,
I
we've
think
heard.
you're over exaggerating on the prestigious part.
Whatever.
After all I do is blow stuff up, and I'm still as good as any of them.
Yes, of course you would have that point of view.
You all head towards the Dark Lighter Inn. You all see it. It's a slightly decrepit and dark place. The Dark Lighter Inn is very eerie looking, with a severed head kind of just dangling from a meat hook over the door, like a macabre doorbell. As you all
I
head
cast
inside-
Druidcraft to make kind of flowers appear out of the ears of the severed head.
Makes it a little bit more appealing, but
Tall is the severed head. Like, how high up off the ground is it?
It's about 9 feet up, and you all can tell that it is a dwarven woman's head with kind of like a red hair braid running down the side.
I'm a jump to see if I can knock the severed head down.
hey, no, oh, you already did it.
The severed head does not move, as if rigidly stuck in place.
Huh.
Does not swing, does not move around. You're not even able to get it to bend a little bit. Matter of fact, the flesh itself doesn't even give way. Like hitting
Bro,
solid
that's
rock.
not normal.
That's an interesting bit of magic.
I would very much like to do some sort of check to determine if this is something that we could even combat or understand. I have no idea what it would be. Would this
Yeah,
be
you can make an you can make an Arcana check to see if you can ascertain as to what spell was used.
all right? That is a 28.
Oh, okay. So it looks like that this head was injected with turnip crab venom.
Oh,
On top of that, it was permanently affixed as the hook is an immovable rod.
oh wow. Okay.
So this was
Um,
appears as a statement that is unable to be taken down.
if I
Let's
cast Dispel Magic, will that do anything?
hey, let's
Certain as you'd have to
hold
cast
on.
it at a high enough level to dispel it, so there's a
Let
chance
me
it might just be wasted.
let me explain what it is before. Yeah. So somebody put this up here as a message, and they definitely don't want it. They don't want us taking it down. There's a immovable spell right there, as well as some nasty venom from a turnip crab. Let's just go ahead and make our way in.
It's not natural, bro.
I understand, but sometimes you gotta play by other people's rules. Other places are natural for them is different than natural for you.
It's not natural. It's not natural, and I'm just gonna stomp my way into the inn.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little pat. How tall are you?
7'2".
You're 7'2". I'll give you a pat on the shoulder. Uh, you're good. It's okay.
Inside, there is a small coffee bar and you see a to-go booth as well. The walls are decorated with paintings depicting the deaths of those who went without their lanterns. You can see, like I said previously, skeletons ripped out of the skin. You can see those being eaten alive by some kind of beast in the swamp. You can see beings having their head ripped off by black smoky tendrils. There's a small patio outside that overlooks the dark and eerie swamp of eternal darkness. And you can see a couple of guests out there sitting with their table lanterns. There's a couple of darkly clad waiters that are handing out dishes. You can see a menu off to the side in chalk. It says specialty dishes, green brain, and steamed salamander. At the coffee bar, you can see another chalkboard that says blackened lattes and blackened ice cream. There is also a booth where you could get a room for the inn.
Xander, dear, let me handle the rooms. You were kind enough to get
Yeah, you can go
our
ahead and do
entrance.
that, but I'm gonna go see what this blackened coffee is about. But can
Go do that.
can we agree on the decor of this place is just
Amazing.
Unnatural.
Yes.
a little under the weather? Is how I was gonna put it politely.
What? No, it's just incredible.
It's
It really
Little
sets the
morbid.
mood.
I can't. I can't with you.
The food that you're eating is dead. I mean,
Killed for a reason, bro. Killed for a reason.
well, maybe whatever
We'll
killed these
find
people
out
had
the
a reason
reason.
for doing it.
Sometimes the reason is just because of a monster, you know? But maybe there's something redeeming about this place.
Yes, well, you go find that out. I'm gonna go get us 3 rooms. I can't handle
Yo.
Dante snoring.
Hey, you know I've worked on it. You know I've
You
worked
have
on it for you.
you have sleep apnea, darling. You need to go see a cleric about that.
You
Yeah,
sleep face
yeah.
down,
The
so
wolves don't have any issues.
That's because they're fucking wolves.
Bro, don't insult the wolves.
I'm not. I'm just saying they are literally animals. Not wild beasts. I'm not saying anything like that, but they are literal animals. I mean, and that's coming from somebody who's a fucking owl.
you barely sleep at all. So like,
Yes.
it's weird.
Well,
Well,
you could try sleeping with some wolves. Maybe that'd change your mind.
well, you learn real quickly on a ship how to sleep with your eyes open. It really fucks with the other pirates.
I casually walk over to the bar, kind of kick my feet up onto one of the other chairs, and lean back a little bit, and casually take my hat off and set it down in my lap, and just make sure nothing bad happens to it.
A dreary morning. What can I get for you?
Well, how you doing today? It's nice to
I'm
meet you.
still alive.
Nice to meet you. I'm Xander. Would it be so kind to get one of these black lattes and one of them steamed salamanders?
Absolutely. Will you be paying by frog or coin today?
I got some coin.
Right. That'll be 3 silver for the blackened latte and the steamed salamander dish.
I
Just
dropped.
one?
Yeah, just one. I'm gonna drop a gold coin and be like, "Here you go. Keep the change."
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you. And he
I'm
walks
gonna
off.
I'm gonna stomp over and sit down beside Xander. Phew. That owl don't know nothing about wolves, man. Nothing.
Uh, I think he's just impulsive. He's very much in his head. It comes with the whole pretentious thing. But good people though. Deep down, he's just a little abrasive. Ain't nothing wrong.
Cha, he's good people. He's all them good people. And I'm gonna pull a strip of just straight up raw meat out of my pocket and just start gnawing on it.
I am like at this point, I am not shocked that you do that. The first time I was just like, like Jim from The Office just going,
Blackened latte and a steamed salamander dish. Oh, hello. Are you looking for something to eat and drink as well?
Nah, bro. I got my meat. I'm good. I got some fresh rabbit. I caught it just last week.
I see. So here for the ambiance then.
Cha. Such as it is.
Excellent.
I gotta say, this place is a little dreary.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm glad you took it as a compliment.
Is there another way I was supposed to take it?
Nah,
Take a
bro.
sip of my
Nah,
coffee.
it's a compliment. I think.
I just keep drinking my coffee and without like just waiting for somebody else to say something.
Because of the drinking the blackened latte, you now have advantage on all strength and dex-based skill checks for the next 12 hours.
Wow, this is some absolutely delicious coffee.
Hello, can I get some service over here?
Oh, yeah, of course. How can I help you?
Yes, me and my companions would each like a room for the night, so 3 rooms, please.
Right. Will you be paying by frog or coin?
Unfortunately, I only have coins with me.
Okay, that's understandable. 3 rooms. Are you looking for single bed or double bed?
Single bed for each room, please.
Okay. Would you like a view of the swamp or a view of the building next door?
Um, I will take 2 buildings, and Dante can have a view of the swamp to remind him of home.
Okay. That'll be just the one night then?
Yes, for now.
Okay. That'll be 3 gold pieces total.
Perfect. And I will hand him the 3 gold pieces. Oh, and also, I saw your specials, but I was wondering, do you have any, like chicken or pheasant or duck? I like to assert my superiority versus against the other winged creatures by eating them whenever I get the chance.
We don't
Again,
have any of those, but we did get a fresh batch and the chef's been looking for a reason to cook it of penguin fillet.
Oh, perfect. Those flightless little fuckers deserve it.
Right. I'll have that cooked up special order. Would you like that medium rare or well done?
Oh, of course, medium rare.
Absolutely. I will have that set up for you.
And how
Just
much?
the food, then, or would you like a drink as
Um,
well?
I would like a drink. Do you have? What do you have in terms of cold drinks?
We have a blackened frap. I think it's
Hmm.
called a frap.
Yes, yes.
And we
Um,
also do have a rather excellent dark red wine.
I'll go with the frap. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, you've just
All
been
in
such a
all,
dear.
that'll be 6 silver for the meal.
Oh, perfect. Here you go. And I'll hand him exactly 6 silver.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it.
I'm
No,
kind of
seriously, don't mention it to other people.
I'm kind of staring at you at like a little bit dumbfounded, but at like the same time, it's your mo, and it still just gets me. Well, I don't know how you can handle just getting super fancy long orders like that, but I'm gonna try this steamed salamander.
Have you ever had penguin? It's so delicious. We had some once we went
Uh,
down south, and it's like
uh,
tender like a mother's love.
I
Yeah,
am
bro. What's a penguin?
I am 400 years old. You think I haven't had penguin? Take a bite of the steamed salamander.
It's so a penguin. Imagine a bird, but a bird so shitty that it can't even fly.
It
Huh.
is not the best.
What's
I
what's the point of this bird though?
And then honestly, they're so pretentious. Like they wear these little tuxedos, and they're like, "Oh, look at me, I'm so
really
cute."
adorable,
Waddle, waddle,
actually.
waddle. They waddle. They don't even fucking walk anywhere. They fucking waddle, and they wonder why they're prey.
Wonder
They
if I could
also
get a
swim very
fillet.
well.
Hey Rui, think you could buy me a fillet of penguin?
When he comes back, I'll tell you what. You have a bite of mine, and you see whether you like it. I'll tell you what. We'll order yours like extra rare, like blue rare.
All
I mean,
right,
just
guys.
like fillet. That's
You
fine.
just want the straight up fillet. Okay.
Just a little bit of out of character here.
Sure.
We're talking about eating a penguin.
Yes.
So, Xander, you're eating the steamed salamander, and it is absolutely delicious. It has no right to be as good as it is. Um, so much so that you gain, and you can roll the d6, 1d6 temporary hit points.
I got a 5.
And those last until they are expended.
Oh wow.
So, as you all are sitting there enjoying your food, The waiter comes out with the penguin fillet. Here
Thank
you
you, good
go.
sir. And would it be
Absolutely.
possible? Would it be possible for my friend here to have just a raw fillet, not cooked at all?
Absolutely. Would you care for the blubber trim or leave it on?
Oh, leave it on. Leave it on. Yes, it's where all the
Yeah, leave
flavor
it
is.
on, bro.
It's where all the flavor is.
Okay. I'll bring that right out. That'll only be the 2 silver for that.
I've got that. In fact, you know what? For such an inconvenience, take a third, Silva.
Oh, you are too kind. I appreciate your contribution to our establishment.
Mm, yes, well, I can see that it's needed here, so.
Well, don't keep us waiting, bro. Take a bite, Rui.
Yes, and I will um, take my little knife and fork and I will take off a little bit and I will chew it around and see if I can get the flavors.
So, what sort of gear do we have for this mission? If you guys don't mind divulging a little bit, at least while we're sharing our meal. This salamander is absolutely wonderful.
So, Rui, the penguin tastes like a very soft, oily blend of red beef, codfish, and duck.
Mmm. Ah, most succulent gods. Ah,
Oh, can't wait.
reminds me of the time that we killed that Aarakocra pirate and cooked him over a pit. That was quite the evening.
You are just a cannibal of some sort, aren't you?
Excuse me, I would never eat an owl or an owlin.
You still eat humanoids. That's kind of like the same
Yeah.
thing, right?
Not even in the slightest.
For the next 24 hours, Rui, you have a resistance to cold damage.
Ooh, cool. Thank you.
And as the waiter brings out your cut, Dante, here you go. All raw, as requested.
God, man, you rock. Thanks, bro.
Professor Paleclaw, was it? Here are your keys that you left for the
It-
rooms.
Unfortunately, it's only assistant professor for right now, but maybe after this mission and I finally get my research done, maybe then I can be a full professor.
I'm gonna pick up
I-
this slab
We'll see about that.
with both hands right in front of the
Yeah.
barman and take a massive bite out of one corner.
I don't even pay
Uh,
attention at this point.
Dante, you don't gain the benefits from it, as it's the cooking that is what's giving the magical benefit. So, but it does taste rather much like codfish, beef, and duck, like a weird blend of the three.
This is good, bro.
Right? Xanda,
call.
darling, are you sure you don't want some?
I am perfectly fine with this salamander, and if you wouldn't mind giving my compliments to the chef, it is wonderful.
I would mind. I'm not going back there.
I was talking to the gentleman behind the counter.
Yeah, I will give your compliments to the chef.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
How are y'all feeling tonight? Would y'all want to go take a gander towards the depths to see kind of what we're dealing with, or
I would, but honestly, if I go there, I'm going to want to go in.
Well, I understand. Adventure calls. Kind of smile a little nervously, but
Yeah, not sure what kind of monsters we'd be facing down there, but and I'm just gonna flex real hard. I think we can handle it.
I would agree, especially since I had this absolute wonderful meal. I'm uh I'm raring to go. I do a nice little flip of my hat and it lands perfectly on my head. I press it down just to get it firmly on there. I
Yeah,
stand up.
bro. Love that trick. So lit.
Yes, we all love his fancy parlor chicks. Um, let's see. Oh, did anybody get the young lad's name that was
What?
around?
No, I don't believe so. But I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess I misheard. What was it that set off the darkness that they were saying?
Uh, some triviality about adventurers and
Like some
something
adventurers came
stupid.
by and
The
disturbed it, I guess.
adventurers without lanterns.
But no, those are the people who are dying.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, and I look over the counter and I go, You live around here. What can you tell me about the darkness again? If you wouldn't mind. We do have our lanterns. I mean, I figure it's safe, or is there some sort of taboo against it?
Oh, well, what did you want to know?
What caused it to be a lot more active as of late?
Well, not sure if it's the cause, but everything started going haywire after a group of adventurers came in and confronted him in the depth. After they left, things started getting haywire.
I'm sorry, you got fuzzy there for a second. Can you repeat
Oh,
that?
yeah, I'm sorry. Some adventurers came in and they confronted the darkness. After they left, things got really haywire, and people started dying when they weren't with their lanterns more often, and more violently too.
Where
Okay.
did they confront the darkness? Did they
Deep
go
in,
into the depths?
they went deep into the depths. We're not sure exactly what they did,
Did they
but
come out?
they did, and they left Lantern, and ever since then, things have been bad.
They might have taken something. Well,
yeah, or
my
release
friends,
something.
I think if they went in there and they were able to come out, I think we should be able to go in there. We'll be able to come out.
Ah, yes. Bravado. love to
I don't know. I'm just liking our odds. Let's
Don't you believe in us, Rui? Don't you believe in us?
You always like our odds, Xanda.
uh,
Remember that
well,
time? Remember that time with the Demogorgon?
that goes to show that I trust in your ability to save my ass if things go haywire.
Which has happened how many times now?
A couple. I mean,
A couple. A couple.
Dante's gonna start counting on his fingers and mumbling.
Dante, you don't
to
have enough
himself.
fingers, darling.
I've saved you too. Don't worry. We're still about even. And
Sure thing, love. Sure thing.
so, are y'all down for a little late night adventure? And maybe we could come back and sleep here before, before leaving, or or if we get really hurt.
darling, and I'll look to the guy that was serving us. Apologies. We never did get your name, and I don't want to be rude about it.
Oh,
That's a first.
yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh no, it's my fault for not asking.
Yeah. My name's Quentin.
Quentin. Quentin, about how long does it take for one to walk to the depths from here?
Getting to the mouth of the depths is rather quick, only about 5 minutes. But besides that group of adventurers, no one has been able to find the back of the cave.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you very much for that information. Diem, about what time is it right now? Is this is it morning, afternoon, getting to evening time? What are we looking at?
It's dark outside, man.
Yeah,
It's always dark.
it is dark outside. It is currently about 11 o'clock in the afternoon. When, not
Oh,
11
so it's
o'clock
early in the day.
pre-afternoon. Yeah, it's like 11, but not
Okay.
afternoon, obviously.
Okay. Okay. Well then, yeah, it's early in the day. We kind of just got started. I can make a quick trip, I guess.
Yeah, I'm down.
No.
Rooms are available. Ready. We have everything set up that you need. Checkout is tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you are dead before checkout, your room will be emptied into the swamp.
That's okay. I don't really have much except what I carry with me.
Yeah, bro, all I need is the club on my back. And,
That is a
the
little.
armor on my chest.
We should clean you off every once in a while.
By the way, Dante, that club is perfect if you ever want to go get a penguin of your own.
Let's
Too cold for me.
let's go ahead and ease on the penguin hate. I understand you got a lot of resentment.
It's not hate if it's factual, darling.
Again, a little bit of a side eye because I feel like you're just imposing that.
Ruby definitely has like a superiority complex against other birds.
Dante's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
stand up and stretch.
I also stretch and crack my neck, and it definitely loud pops enough for everybody around within a 10-foot radius to hear.
All right, should we make our way out then, bro?
We do need to figure out which way towards the depths is.
Oh. Yeah.
Quentin would know. Ask the young gentleman.
I look over at Quentin, who probably is still kind of just standing there, and
he's
heard
just-
him say that out loud.
What can I do for you? Is there anything you need in specific?
Is there anywhere we can go to where that might help us follow in the footsteps of those previous adventurers, and maybe so we can maybe set things kind of back on the right path?
Well, before they headed to the depths, they spoke with Agnes. After that, they went into the depths, and I didn't see them again until the next day, where they came and asked me for more coffee.
No, the coffee is extremely delicious. We should let you
I must say, this frappuccino is lovely. It's almost to die for.
That sparked up a brain thing for me, like just above game. But all right, everybody, let's get ready. Maybe we go talk to that old lady once again.
I really don't want to have to talk to that
Well, you don't have to talk to her.
Creature.
I'll talk to her. How's that?
She's just going to mumble the same stuff about the darkness and having a lantern. I've seen her types before.
We could hang back, Xander. Let you talk to the lady.
I might be able to get her in a sweet mood.
Yes, do show us your ever legendary charming charisma.
Yeah, you could do another hat trick.
All right. Oh, if that's the case, then we're gonna start huddling towards this creepy old lady once again. Oh wow. Why would you do that? Why would you put that in the chat? Exactly. Thank you, chat.
Dean, we've had this discussion before. You have to stop making them all so fucking hot.
It's like I hope everybody understands that Xander's an elf as well, and so he still looks super young. I'm trying to make him seem as old as possible, though.
Moving on, Xander. Let's get this done with.
Well, again, cautiously walk up to this creepy old lady. Excuse me, Miss Agatha, was it?
Oh, it's Agnes.
Agnes.
How can I help you, young man?
I heard that another group of adventurers came by here, and you might have gave them some lanterns.
Oh, yes, I remember every lantern I've ever sold, young Xander. How can I help you?
I was just wondering what they came by and talked to you about, I guess, what's in the depths. If you could enlighten me on some tales from that place. You see, we're a little bit on a job.
Oh. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Let's say, some rumors or like what's down in the depths. What's a good path to take? Maybe, maybe some things to avoid.
Oh, yeah. That'd be. You'd want to take the path that darkness is not watching. And she poofs into a bunch of frogs.
I catch a frog. Let's just start catching frogs.
Yeah, alright, go ahead and make a,
Can I help with the frog catching?
no, yeah, make an animal handling check, all y'all.
Fuck yeah.
I had a 0 on this.
Fuck yeah! That's a nat 20 for a total of 30.
Yo, no way. Yo, that's awesome.
Yes!
It's my highest skill. Let's fucking go.
Yo.
Rui, you immediately just kind of rotate your backpack, like, off of you, and scoop all the frogs up into it, and then close it immediately.
That was incredibly impressive.
Well, these will make a delicious snack for later.
Yeah, bro. That was slick.
See, I told you you're great. You're greatly skilled. That's why I like having you around.
Yes, well, that is a true statement.
Mm-hmm. And don't let it get to your head.
Oh. I can only get to my head if I were a lesser creature.
Yeah, I give you the eyes again. The path the darkness is not watching. What does that mean? Is there a check I can do for that?
I mean, I
Or
not really.
no, not
I mean,
really. Okay.
you could make. I'll allow an insight roll to see if you can try to make any kind of assertion as to what she meant by that.
Ooh, that's not
Me
terrible. I got a
too.
16.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Oh, I got a nat 20 for a 21.
Yo,
I got a 19. I didn't do terrible. Let's go.
I got a
Oh,
+0 to that skill.
so Dante, um, you remember that they said that those who were carrying lanterns can't be seen by the darkness.
Yo,
And
bros.
therefore, if to take a path that the darkness would not see means
We just have to keep the lantern with us. And the darkness can't see us, bro! Fucking lit!
Yeah, but that
Yes.
doesn't mean that other things can't not.
Take your lantern.
Yeah. Well,
Honestly,
if
we
that's the
should.
case, we'll keep our lanterns lit. We'll stick close and alert, and we'll make sure we don't get ambushed as we make our way down to, I guess, the center of this weird swamp.
I guess.
Yeah. Hmm. I just wish we had a little bit more to go on, like, so types of creatures that might be around. I guess I start walking towards uh, the swamp. I don't know which way those other dudes went. Which way is the deepest part of the depths?
well, the depths is a cave system, so you have to head towards the cave mouth to get
Ah,
into the cave system.
let's go find the cave mouth.
To the caves.
After you, fearless leader.
It's not my fault I'm the only one with a brain cell.
Highly debatable.
Oh.
You all head towards the cave mouth that was pointed out to you by Quentin. As you all turn the corner, you see the mouth of the depths. It's about 10 feet across and about 8 feet high. And about 2 feet deep into the cave is nothing but pitch black, unable to see any kind of light whatsoever.
Oh, bros. That's sketchy.
It is definitely a bit disconcerting.
Mm, Everywhere we go lately, it's just been getting more and more horrifying. It's my fault for coming to a swamp. I figured there'd be like some ancient temples. Last
Who
time I
would
came
build a
out-
temple in the middle of a shithole swamp like this?
Oh, maybe it didn't used to be a swamp, you know?
Alright, alright.
Aren't you ever the optimist?
GM, I would like to use primeval awareness. To sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of me.
Hey,
Are there any?
what's the name of that spell again?
Primeval awareness.
Yeah. Okay, I just need to check something real quick with it.
Do it.
Do it.
There are, within 1 mile. What's your favorite terrain?
I have that written down.
Because it's 6 miles if it's your favorite terrain is swamplands.
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay. Alright, so there are, within the 1 mile radius, there are aberrations, dragons, elementals, fiends, and undead.
There's all of those within 1 fucking mile.
Within 1 fucking mile.
That's not good.
Friends, this cave be dangerous as fuck.
Well, then, I guess we should prepare ourselves as we enter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my whip and also my book. I'm gonna make sure they're ready to be opened and used. I'm gonna take a step into the cave. How much do our lanterns light up?
So within the depths, you have each a 5 foot around, so every 5 foot square on all sides. So a total of 15-foot diameter lit circle from where the center of the lantern is.
All right, guys. Well, Let me help out these lanterns a little bit more.
Yes. Asparagus. Get on with it.
Well, Bacon's been out this entire time.
That's its name, right? Yes.
I'm calling mine's Kevin Bacon.
Oh, like the famous playwright.
Yeah, he said the command word was bacon, and that's just who I thought of.
You notice that the lantern keeps bobbing up and down every time you say bacon.
Oh. Make sure I keep it safe and on. I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
Okay? The lights are immediately snuffed out.
Well,
That's.
That was not helpful, bro.
well, I figured some magic would do, but it seems like that magic is not strong enough.
It chips. Did my lantern turn back on?
Your lanterns are all on. The lanterns are fine. Dancing lights, as soon as you cast it, the lights are immediately snuffed out by the darkness around you.
Gotcha.
Maybe I should have taken that daylight spell when I had the chance.
If this is anything like. It appears that this is high level magic. I don't know if your daylight spell had been affected.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I know of the casting. I just can't cast it off my book right now. So it seems we're gonna have to be extra careful. Just stick close by to each other, okay?
Yes. Don't do anything foolish. And I'll look right at Dante.
I resent that remark.
I'll be like, Dante,
You don't
you
know
already
what that word means.
go for the biggest, strongest one, right?
Yeah.
Little adventurers, I'll take you away.
What was that?
It just sounds like it's coming from the cave. Both
Is
in
the
front of
cave
you
talking?
You're
and
not even
behind you.
supposed to know we're here. Did that bitch lie to us?
I can't see you, but I can still hear you.
Yeah,
Well,
that
he sounds like a right twat.
Well, it's nice to meet you. As I start walking, I guess, deeper into the cave.
Wait.
What?
Let me just protect us for a hot second. And I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, we can move quietly.
Okay. Can you give us a description of what Pass Without a Trace does for the audience?
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity or stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. So
Now
Ryu
the
and
door is
Xander.
open.
Can you repeat that, DM?
Come now, the door is open. I won't bite.
That sounds like a little bit of a lie, but
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That sounds like a fib.
let's see. Let's see how far down we can stick our arms in this mouth.
Let's test that gag reflex, shall we?
That's not what I meant. I was thinking more like an alligator.
Oh, you don't want to stick your arm in an alligator.
Onward. Let's roll out.
Yes. I'm assuming we want to go about this quietly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we start sneaking?
Absolutely. Yeah. If you'd like to make some stealth checks, you can.
And we get to add
two-
how much to this?
You get to add
10.
10 to your
I got
stealth check.
18.
36.
Okay. That's a 9 number.
I also have 18.
Okay.
Yo, we both rolled 8. But you rolled a 1.
I rolled a nat 1,
Oh,
but then I have a plus 7 to stealth
then a plus 10.
and a plus 10, so it's an 18.
That's gross.
You're the one
So,
who cast and passed without a trace.
You all see there are 2 paths ahead. One leading left, another leading right. In front of the path to your left is a rune that is written in Celestial. On the path to your right is a rune written in Abyssal. If either of you, any of you, know how to read those, I will let you know what they say.
Nope.
Hold on. My languages are new. No. I do not.
I also do not.
Darn it. Common, Draconic, Elvish, or Primordial. I thought I knew more than that.
One's in Celestial, the other's in Abyssal.
Would I be able to make a check to determine the language?
You all are able to determine which languages they are easily. The runing and the carving is such evokes a very celestial on one side and an abyssal on the other side image, and
Let me
as
see.
such, it's very evident what language it is. It's just you're unable to read what it says.
Well, loves, this does feel like an abyssal type of place, so if you want to get more to the heart of the matter, it would feel like going through the abyssal door would be the...
No.
here.
Think about it. It's the path. Take the path the darkness can't see, right? And look at the blinding light. Or look at the celestial words. Like, I think a
it's-
blinding light would really.
However, it's easier to see things in the light, where if you go into the darkness, it's harder to be seen.
Yeah, but the darkness is all around you, right? So
Not
it
with these
knows where you
lanterns,
are.
it's not.
Mm. What about well, let's leave it to our tiebreaker then.
Yep, Dante, what do you think?
Can I do a perception check to see if there's something else that'll tell me which way to go?
Sure, you can do an investigation check if you'd like.
Investigation check. I can do that.
If Xander and Rui, if you guys would like to give the help action, you can do that.
I would like to help. Yes.
That would be good because I got a 9.
So roll again.
That was not helpful because now I have a 5.
9. There's not much in here to go off of, not with the limited view you have. Just the runes themselves, unless you'd like to go further down the tunnel.
Yeah, let's creep further down the tunnel.
Well,
Which tunnel would you like to go down? The celestial or the abyssal tunnel?
I wouldn't.
I think we need to go down the abyssal tunnel.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, again,
Darkness
stealthily.
speaks to abyssal. You know?
Yep, I understand. Let's
You
make
can
our
have
way.
the next one, Xander. But after you.
I will lead the way, but are we doing another stealth check?
Need.
Huh?
Where are you? Have you come to kill me?
Ruby will just hold up a single feather to their beak, trying to tell everybody just to not say anything.
After that, yeah, I'm definitely being quiet, and I start giving you guys just nothing but hand signs that y'all seen me use all the time, but y'all still don't quite fully
Oh,
understand.
yeah, totally, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It's just like, in my head, I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Forward, backward, upside down, circle?
Where did you go? Where are you?
Are we rolling new stealth checks?
No need.
No need. Okay.
Can I do another investigation check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, finally. That would be a 22.
You have the feeling as if the cave walls have eyes, but the eyes can't see past the light of the lanterns. Like there are things that are trying desperately to perceive you, just are unable to move past the light. Not you. More than it's blur. You get further, you're able to see almost a pressure plate room in the center of the tunnel.
DM, we can barely hear you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear like a word you said.
All right, again.
Oh, now we got you.
So, all right. As you're traveling down the tunnel, you feel like there are eyes on the cave wall, able to see everything that you're doing, except for you're blurred, unable to be completely seen, like a smudged out bit of paint on canvas. And as you continue further, you see just briefly able to make out a pressure plate rune in the center of the tunnel on the floor. You're not able to make out exactly what it does, but you definitely are able to stop before you step on it. What do y'all do?
Man,
I'm gonna stop my buddies here. And just point down at the rune.
this looks like something I'm pretty decent at, and I would like to examine this trap. Would this be some sort of magic, or would it be like a real
You could
pressure plate?
you could give me an Arcana check to see if there's any kind of magic tied to it, or you can give me a thieves tools check to see if it's trapped, or you could do both.
I will do the Arcana check, but I have no. Is it 24?
There is no magic tied to this pressure plate.
Okay. There ain't no magic tied to this. Can anybody disarm traps? Or else we just gotta pop around it.
It takes up the center of this whole tunnel, and in order to get across it, there's a 15-foot gap where this pressure plate is at. So you'd have to jump 15 feet long ways.
Well, it's a good thing that I have this spell. uh, I would like this one action plus. Yeah, I'll burn this first level. I'm gonna open up my book and flip through it and start muttering a spell and pull. And I'm gonna cast Tensor's floating disc. I'm gonna cast the floating disc.
Okay.
So everybody hop on the floating disc and we're gonna like hover across.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on the
Absolutely
floating
not.
disc.
I'm just going to start flapping my feathers and fly over there myself.
Just gently float over the over the pressure plate. Yeah, I burned a first level spell slot for that.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Mm.
Not a problem.
Oh, typically with floating disc, it has to follow you
Yeah.
at 20 feet behind.
So-
if you would like to roll a DC 14 Arcana check, I'll allow you to use the spell in this manner. Otherwise,
So-
you'll have to.
So the
Otherwise,
idea
I-
was I cast it in front of me. It doesn't move for a little bit, but it's still a 10-foot disc. And
Oh,
I
using
can,
it like a skipping stone.
I'm casting it in front of me. I'm running and jumping over that last little 5-foot gap.
Okay. Well, in that case, just an acrobatics check to complete the maneuver from each one that's doing it.
Okay. I can do that.
13?
Wow.
I will be flying ready to catch somebody should they
I got
fall.
I
Okay.
got 7.
All right. Rui, that'll be a acrobatics check to catch Xander before he hits the floor.
An 11.
You barely miss as Xander hits the pressure plate. And
Oopsie doodles.
Xander, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage since you have fallen onto the trap instead of walking across it.
Fuck. A 12.
So, you are hit by this kind of weird bluish greenish gas as it hits your nostrils,
I would.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh damn! Never mind. This is different thing. This is different, of course. Is this a magic? No, this isn't a magical effect. It's an 11. Woohoo! My rolls are bad. My rolls are gonna kill me, guys. This doesn't do. Nope. That specific type of damage. Darn it. Did you hear my number?
No, I didn't. What was that?
It's 11.
Oh, okay. So that is going to be all the damage on this. 10 acid damage, and your movement speed is slowed by 5.
Acid damage? Hold on.
Correct.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Boop. I can. I am going to use a reaction to how much acid damage was it?
It was 10.
10? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use absorb. I'm gonna use an absorb elements.
Oh, don't worry about using your spell slot. I've got you, dear. And I'm gonna swoop in and try to take him with me.
My movement speed is reduced by 5. Ah!
Yes, your movement speed is reduced by 5 as your feet feel incredibly heavy.
I'm gonna cast mending on my boots as I get to safety. I'm like, I got acid on me or something.
Yeah, I know, and I'm going to, I guess because it takes the place of my wild shape, so it lasts for several hours. I'm going to initiate my starry form, and you see we see a chalice, like a constellation of a chalice, appear in each of Rui's massive eyes. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. And I will cast a first level Cure Wounds on him, and he will heal for.
I'm good.
Hold on, I'm not done.
That's well more than enough.
You'll heal for 22.
that was a
Sorry,
lot.
wait, no,
more
plus
than
5
needed.
more. You'll heal for 27.
Oh wow, that was a whole lot of a lot more needed.
That was the first. Don't worry, it was the first level Cure Wounds.
Right. You are healed of the damage. However, your movement speed is still slowed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Come now. You have to. Appearances must be kept. Come on.
Start
Bro.
moving a little bit
Bro,
more
you
cautiously.
need some help.
And I will gently fix his hat.
No, my hat has not moved off of my head.
The lining of the hat is actually just a bunch of tiny immovable rods.
Just you wait.
I'm gonna cast Guidance, which is a cantrip, and I'm gonna just pat Xander on the shoulder. And once before the spell ends,
For the next minute, I get a D4.
yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. To any saving throw or ability check.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see the path laid ahead of you leads to an antechamber. And you can see that there are 3 separate paths ahead, but you have not crossed the threshold into the antechamber yet. What do y'all do?
So I think we're about to be accosted or something. Be careful.
I would
After
like
that
to
last...
find traps.
What? You
You
have-
sense the presence of any trap within range that is within the line of sight.
You see that there are no traps discernible by this use of this spell.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and trust your nose on this one, Dante.
I think it's safe, bro.
I casually, cautiously walk in, but with a casual manner.
You all walk in. Inside, there are 3 separate tunnels, each marked with a different rune. One is draconic, one is abyssal, and the other is in deep speech.
I can't read that one. I can't read that one. But the draconic one, what is that
In
one?
addition to that, above these, carved intricately into the stone, is a very interesting looking figure. You can see that it is stitched together, has a vaguely humanoid looking face with stalks on top of its head and eyes at the top of the stalks, and these long curved blade-like arms, like that of a praying mantis. Very intricately carved, completely lifelike.
Well, now, that is very interesting. What does the draconic one say?
The draconic rune, simply says one word in a very ornate, sort of intricate-looking stylization. It says, drip.
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 Well, that one says drip. Does anybody else speak any other languages?
No, but if it's drip we need, you're our best bet. You are the fanciest dressed out of all of us.
I don't think that's what it's going for. That's just me, but I'm more interested in this statue. Does it look like a statue? Or does it look like it comes to life?
It looks like a statue for all intents and purposes.
Can I touch it?
You'd have to climb up to it.
How big is it?
It's probably about 8 foot tall, but it's about 6 feet up off the ground, embedded in the wall. And it's kind of striking this pose like its left and right hand pushed up against the wall, and its face turned to the side and pressed up against the wall, like it was carved to look like it was pinned there.
Like,
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, feel free.
what is your Arcana check for?
I want to do an Arcana check on the statue.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I want to help.
Sure.
Oh, I need the help because I got a -1. So let's try that again. Nope, now I got a 4. I don't know shit about this statue.
Very nice looking statue.
Now,
Cha, bro, that's a nice statue.
now, may I do one on it just to show Dante how it's done? You see,
Sure, absolutely.
You see, Dante, you're looking in all the wrong spots. I got a 15. If you really
It's a
want to
bit.
examine something, you go here, here. You examine the cracks.
Whatever this is, whether it be a statue or not, it is definitely not alive.
Uh, this thing is very dead, but Abyssal worked for us last time, and I wonder if the thing, the symbols correlate with what we might face ahead.
DM,
And
even though I don't speak the language, would it be possible for me to do like a history check or something to see if I've seen either of these runes in any of the books that I've read at the
You know what?
university?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Nah, that's a 5.
Nope. Never seen either one of these symbols.
so, my background for this is an academy scholar.
Yeah, you can make the same history check if you'd like.
Uh, that is a 28.
Shit.
So, you remember that you read a book on runology, and the symbol that is in the center beneath the statue says the Reaver.
Interesting.
And the symbol on the right says the dead.
The Reaver and the Dead. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at all three of these places. This one, point towards the abyssal one. That's the Reaver. Draconic says Drip, and the deep speech over there says Dead.
I
Yeah,
think that we all know which path you want to take.
Well, since you can hear us, what are you? I'm quite curious. I don't know if you like talking or not.
I am the eyes that are always watching, the ears that are always listening. I am the void. I am the emptiness. I
Well,
am your nightmares,
Oh,
and I am your sorrow.
God, you sound like a pretentious little twat. Well, if you're always watching, take a look at this. And I just moon the darkness around me.
Can't see it because
Yeah, I know.
I think. Well, let's. Are you guys interested in seeing the Reaver?
It sounds like it would be a fun time.
I take a look at that statue one last time as I start heading down towards the abyssal room once again.
And I follow.
As you all enter the next room, you see a metal table in the center. There are all kinds of surgical tools strewn about. Right? You see a spool of thread off to the side. You also see a cage with several bodies just chucked in there callously. And off to the side, you see, with his back turned towards you, a insectoid-looking humanoid with long, bladed arms like that of a praying mantis.
Can I
Obvious cut wounds all over him that have been stitched up. He has not noticed any of you yet.
can I go ahead and on the table I want to grab like 10 of the small like little needles and scalpels and stuff. I just want to pick up a bunch of stuff and put them in my hands. I need 10 items, like 10 small little things I can grab in my hands. Can I do that without such as like little scalpels or pieces of pencils and things like that?
Sure, absolutely.
I will roll a sleight of hand if you would like.
Yes, please.
That is a natural 20 for a total of 29.
All right. You managed to scoop all that up without being noticed. And you see a door on your left-hand side open up as you see two impish-looking tiny demons point at you and go, roll for initiative.
Okay, I have advantage on this. Well, that's a natural 20 again.
7.
So with this, would it be cool to do the thing I was planning on doing as my opening gambit?
Dante, what'd you get for initiative?
7.
7. All right. Rui, what'd you get?
A dirty 20.
Okay. And Xander?
I got a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Okay. And what were you saying before that?
I was hoping, thanks to all of that, I could get the little action I was going to be doing. What? Right off the bat.
Oh yeah. You're not gonna be able to get an extra action, but you do.
No.
You're up first for initiative.
Yeah, the
Um,
thing I wanted to do goes off is essentially what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how many I can do.
Your movement speed is slowed by 5 again, as you're all the way up to your knee is now feeling like rigid and unable to move. You're still able to move by lifting, but your movement's getting extremely slow now.
I'm going to back up a little bit. My book's out. And, well, actually, it's verbal and semantic. I just start waving my hand around, and I go, "All right, little buddies, let's go ahead and fly." And I'm gonna throw up all the like little pencils and scalpels I got, which should have been like 10 of them, like 10 random little doctor's tools in like I guess precision equipment, and they just all come to life as I cast animate objects. So I have. I essentially have 10 little floating things, and they're all immediately, like, 5 of them are gonna go after the imps, at, like, 5 each at the imps, and it's essentially... They have a plus
Okay.
8 hit, and it's a d4 plus 4 for the damage.
Okay. Okay. All right. Roll to hit.
I'm gonna roll 5 at a time for 1 imp. So that's... Oh, no. No, I can't see it.
Yep, that's an 82. Got it.
It says 82, but like I don't know what. Okay.
Well, we know what two of them. One's an 18, one's a 15.
Does an 11 hit?
11 will miss.
11 misses. Okay. So 4 of the does a 15 hit?
Yes, 15 hits.
Okay, so 4 of them are gonna hit.
Okay. All right, roll damage for the 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So add 16 to this. 12 plus 16. It's a total of 28 damage.
So
that one.
The medical supplies you picked up just immediately get launched, and as they do, they just pierce right through every single portion of this imp as he just shuffles backwards, and then just drops to the floor, just peppered with holes.
And then there's the other 5.
All right. Roll for the other 5.
And this is a bonus action to do, so like to command them. so this is like all I can really do. Oof, does a 13 hit? There's a nat 1 in there too.
A 13 will hit, yes.
Oh wait, they all have a +8 to hit. So if a 13 hits, then 2 of them hit.
Okay.
Then just 2 of them hit, yeah. So let me roll 2d4. 2d4 +8. That's gonna be 10 damage.
As you launch at this one, the 2 go right through the eye sockets and drops dead.
Oh, those guys went down easy. Who's next?
And that'll be the end of your turn, Xander. So we'll come up to Ruby. Ruby, you see that Xander has taken care of the 2 imps, but there is still the Reaver next. And it is your turn.
Well, well, well. What shall we do with this one? How about a little experiment, shall we, folks? And I'm going to cast Tidal Wave, this creature. Dexterity save.
Dexterity saving throw.
Needs to beat a 21.
That is a nat 20.
Cool. I'm going to reaction and Silvery Barbs it. Oh, no, wait, that's a second spell. Oh, no, that's a reaction, that counts, right? Can I do that? For my own spell?
So DC 12 Arcana check to let off a Silvery Barbs as a second spell in your own action.
No, I failed, but I do have another reaction that I can use.
Okay, yeah.
What was the total of his roll?
His total's a 19, but I do allow for critical successes on saving throws and skill checks.
So would being able to use my woe wouldn't be able to do anything. Then it's a D6 and then it subtracts.
Oh, because a nat 20 is
an
auto
success. Okay. Yeah, okay.
And anyone who's got a problem with it, y'all can fight me. Sorry.
Nope, no problem with it. I just wanted to, was just clarifying on that.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. So what are you doing?
Well, he still takes half damage on it.
Okay.
I just need to find my tidal wave here. There we go. 18 half to 9.
Ace is 0 damage.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click the other one.
0
Okay,
damage for net 20.
He is not knocked prone, and the water just kind of spreads out in all directions. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Some DMs do the no damage on a nat 20, but I always allow for damage on the monster side of things. Yep. All right. Anything else with your turn, Rui?
No, that will do it for now.
Okay.
Yes.
So that'll bring us to the Reaver's turn. So upon you hitting him with this not so fun thing, he charges directly at you and makes 2 slashing attacks and a breath weapon attack directly at you, Rui. So the first one, that is going to be a 18 to hit.
Miss.
Second one will be a lower number, so that's a miss. And then the breath weapon, Rui and Dante, you both make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this a gas or vapor?
This is an acid. A liquid acid.
Nat 20 for a 22.
Okay, you succeed.
19.
Yeah!
Yep, and you succeed as well, Rui, but you only take half damage. Dante, you take none. So half damage for you will look like 22 damage, Rui.
Excellent.
All right, and that'll be the end of his turn. And Dante, you're up.
So Dante is going to cast poison spray.
Okay.
At the Reaver. So it needs a Constitution saving throw 14 or better.
Okay. That's a failure. However, he takes no damage. As you spew this poison at him and nothing happens. Does not even look phased by it.
Okay. Cool. As a bonus action. No, hold on. Are there in this like room, are there like random rocks strewn about the floor? Or like little stones?
No, but there are. You do see several bones just kind of strewn about.
I don't think this would count with bones. I can touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic. I don't think that would count with bone.
No, and there's not going to be anything loose pebble-wise enough in this area.
All right.
Darn.
Well, then I am done.
Okay. That'll bring us up to Xander. Your movement speed is slowed by 5 again, as the deadness in your legs is spreading up to your waist now.
Oh, sorry. I was muted for a second. Is there any kind of way I can shake this off, or
Well, you're not entirely sure what's causing it. I mean, obviously, whatever that vapor stuff was, but
yeah? Do any of y'all have any kind of restoration magic? Starting to feel under the weather.
What did you do this time, Xander?
That trap from earlier, but I'm gonna go ahead and a bonus action. I'm gonna flip my coat out. I'm gonna pull my book up, and I'm gonna rip my whip out of it thing, and I'm gonna give it a crack, and I'm gonna activate my blade song.
Okay.
Bonus action lasts for a minute. Boop. I have advantage, and I gain a bonus to Constitution saving throws. That was my bonus action, and now I think pull that spell up again because I got 10 little dudes I could fire off at this dude. Yeah, it's a bonus action I have to command. I'm going to roll up to this homie on to the opposite side of him that he attacked Rui on, and I'm gonna give him a booming blade.
Okay.
That's part of the attack action, right? Yeah,
I believe so.
Yep. Does a 23 hit it?
23 will hit, yes.
So it's gonna deal 6 damage plus. Oh wait, it's gotta move.
No, it
Yeah.
does take extra damage on the initial hit as well, and then if it moves, it takes even more.
Okay,
Yes, that's correct.
So it takes 4 thunder damage.
Okay. So for a total of 10 damage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, the Reaver looks like it still has got a lot of fight left in it.
Oh, I'm like 10 feet away from it. I'm okay. I hit it with a whip.
Alright. And that'll bring us up to you, Rui.
Okay, then let's see. Could I shuffle my way around this creature so that I don't leave its threat range and still get to Xander since he's within 10 feet of it? Could I kind of just like crab walk around him?
Are you trying to stay within melee
I'm trying
with
to
him?
stay within melee range so that way I don't provoke the opportunities, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. I'm going to walk over to him and I will cast Greater Restoration.
Yo, that's awesome.
Could you give us a description of Greater Restoration, please?
Yes.
Pops up an owl pill.
So again, as she walks over to him, she will kind of like let out both of her wings, and you notice some of the feathers of the wings start to fall off, and then they start doing a little bit of a whirlwind around the base, or around the feet of Xander, and they start glowing with this very indigo light. And as they start spiraling upwards, they form the constellation of the chalice, and then that star energy kind of goes into Xander's body and starts to heal him from within.
Okay.
And it does say that it removes petrify.
Okay. I'm just checking the wording on something real quick because I'm trying to make sure that you don't need to know whether it's an effect curse or. But it looks like it's okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he asked me for restoration, and that's the restoration I have.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you didn't have to specify whether it was.
Oh, like I had to target like what the symptom was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, you cast that, and your movement speed is returned to you, Xander, as your legs are freed out from underneath you.
All right, we're able to really get this going now. Come at me, bug boy.
You're going to owe me for this one, and then I will take. Do I have at least 5 feet of movement left?
Yes, you do.
I will now take a step out of his melee range.
Okay. That will provoke an opportunity attack.
That's fine.
Okay. It is a 24 to hit.
It does.
That is going to be 11 slashing damage.
Okay. And then as he does that, I will, since I haven't gotten to use my reaction yet, I'm going to use my telekinetic reprisal. He needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 18.
Okay. You did take an additional 8 acid damage as well.
Cool.
That's a 12 on the strength saving throw.
All right, so he's going to take 2d8 damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
And if I remember correctly, that's also going to activate Boom Blade, correct? Booming Blade?
Yes, because it's movement.
Mm-hmm.
How
much
so
damage?
6, so it's 6 force damage from me,
Okay.
and I believe it's 3d8 from Xander.
The good old Razzle Dazzle. I love that move.
Forced movement's a bitch when somebody has booming blade.
Oh, sorry. I keep muting my mic, but it has to willingly move. The wording on the spell says willingly. Just so forced movement doesn't count towards it.
I'm gonna allow it.
Well, you'll allow it.
Yep.
It just says an extra 1d8 thunder damage. So
No, but it scales up as you level up.
skills up.
Yeah, at 11th level, which we're between 11 and 17, it's 2d8 and then 3d8, so it's an extra 3d8 on the movement.
No, it's only. Oh, okay. All right, then let me just re-roll. 1, 2, 3. Boop. There. 3d8. The total of 6 force damage.
Okay.
Thunder damage.
Got it. All right. And that'll bring us up to the Reaver's turn. As he is going to provoke the Booming Blade in order to attack you, Rui. So if you'd like to roll damage again on the Booming Blade, Xander?
I think it only does the damage the once. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was each movement.
No,
No,
it does damage once and then the spell ends.
Okay. All right. So he's going to move and attack you, Rui. First attack is
Very well.
a 24 to hit.
Yes.
All right. That'll be 16 slashing.
Okay.
Second attack on you is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
All right. And let's see if he gets his breath weapon back. He does. So that is going to be another dexterity saving throw, as this thing is slashing right at you and going directly at you. Not a care for anyone else in this area, solely focused on you.
That is a
As you-
22 from me.
That'll succeed, so you're going to take half as much acid damage as he spews his breath weapon out at you.
He seems to like you a whole lot.
That he does.
That is 23 total acid damage for you.
Okay.
That's already halved for you.
Yeah. Okay. No worries.
And that'll bring us up to you, Dante.
Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action first to cast Hunter's Mark on on the Reaver here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit, yes.
So that's going to be
Not to be that dude, but that's two first leveled spells, right?
I thought Hunter's Mark was just a... Hold on
Nope.
a second.
no, Hunter's is the first level.
And Ice Knife is also a first level.
Yeah, that's why Hunter's Mark isn't that great.
Yeah, they're right. You gotta choose one or the other.
Oh, I can't do both? Okay.
Not in the same
Not with a
turn.
magic attack.
Yep. That's why you don't see me casting two spells.
Yeah.
I thought it would be okay because Hunter's Mark was a bonus action.
No, you could do a bonus action and cast another spell if one of the spells is a cantrip.
Yeah. So if it's 0 level and you can cast it at will,
Yeah.
then it's cool. But if it's
2 leveled spells, then it doesn't.
yeah,
Correct.
My mistake. Sorry, guys.
well, no, it's fine. Don't know that. So
We're gonna keep Hunter's Mark, and then I'm going to throw my hand axe at his head.
yes, I love it.
Roll to hit.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 will hit, yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
for a stellar 6 damage.
Let's roll another
All right.
d6.
Plus
Roll
the
Yep.
other d6
Yee.
for another 6.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. Max damage.
Nice.
Good job.
This thing's still looking fresh, though. I bet.
It's still looking pretty fresh, yep.
Alright.
And that'll... Dante, do you have anything else for your action?
Nope, that'll end my turn.
All right, that
Thank
brings
you.
back up to Xander. Xander, you're up.
All right. Well, it worked last time, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it another booming blade attack from my whip from far over here. Does a 22 hit it?
That will hit, yes.
So that's gonna be a total of 6 damage plus another 11 damage.
Got it.
And then my bonus action, I'm gonna whistle, and all of those little utensils that stabbed all of those, both of those imps, immediately fly into the back and just start stabbing themselves into this praying mantis.
Okay, roll to hit.
So it's gonna be I'm gonna do 5 at a time. And I'll have a plus
Okay.
8 to hit. And the bottom one was a 2 for a 10. So I think the lowest one was a 15.
That will hit, yes.
15 hits? Okay. So only 3 of them hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
Well, this is just for this group, and so
Yep.
that's gonna be for 12. So that's 22 damage
Okay.
for that first group, followed
Okay.
by all of these are gonna hit. All of these are gonna hit. So
All right.
this is gonna be 20 damage. So 31 for that one.
31 total damage for that group.
Yep, for that group. And that's
Okay.
my
Damn,
You see,
son.
he gets absolutely peppered by all those, and at this point in time, he is barely holding together. The stitches are all just kind of being pulled apart. The cuts that were made are starting to open up, and you can see the kind of rotting, decrepit-looking flesh underneath. That's kind of just poking out now that the stitching is opened, and you can see that this guy is not held together by much right now. And that'll bring us up to you, Rui.
Yes, well. Excellent work again there, Xander. And Rui is going to cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on herself. Alright. So she will heal for 18 plus 18 more. So 36 total healing. And Xander, dear, did you do that little trick where they move again?
Indeed, I did.
And I will first. No, you know what? I'll just stay put.
Okay. Right. Then that'll bring us up to the Reaver's turn, who is once again directly right at you, Rui, is going to once again force the booming blade.
Well, no, he's within
So-
5 feet of me right now, right? So he doesn't have to move just yet.
I thought you moved back 5 feet. Okay.
No, I stayed put to not provoke
Okay.
the opportunity attack this time.
All right. First attack's gonna miss. Second attack, 25.
25. Well, you know what? 25 would hit, but I'm going to silvery barbs it.
Guess you gotta roll again.
Yeah.
All right. That's 25.
Actually, you know what? Instead of silvery barbs, I will just take the attack, and I will use my reaction to use second use of my telekinetic reprisal.
All right. That'll be 7 slashing damage. That was the lowest I could roll.
All right, and then the Reaver needs to make a DC 18 Strength saving throw.
That is a failure.
So they will take 12 damage and be pushed 10 feet away again.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I think I'm gonna push him away, and then I'm gonna let Xander's
So
just explode. This Xander take over.
you ever see like how he really fastly if you've seen in any real place that uses telekinesis, how something just gets flattened up against a wall or something as soon as impact happens. So like a bug hitting a windshield and sticking to the wall. That's what happens as soon as the telekinetic force just.
Yeah, that's sick.
Ugh. Well, let's see what this doctor was all about. I would like to start going through his things.
Yes, I'm going to heal up a little bit first. I'm going to use another 4th level Cure Wounds.
You definitely tend to your wounds. All his objects are still floating around me for a while.
You see in here that there is the now exploded Reaver, There is also the cage full of what you can tell are cauldron-born corpses.
Mm.
And they all have different autopsy cuts on them to be able to glean what's going on the inside. There's also several books on a bookshelf talking about anatomy, talking about the creation of patchwork abominations and such.
This is one disgusting individual. A scientist, but not the right kind.
Is there any? Is that pretty much what all the books pertain to? Is just patchwork stuff and stuff like that? Nothing about extreme long distance teleportation or the moon in general?
I'm going to put a lot of these books in my bag because it's evidence. Is there another way out of this place besides where the imps came from?
There was the doorway where the imps came through, and that is it.
Yeah, Rui, how you feeling over there?
Oh, I'm actually feeling phenomenal now that I've had a little bit of a chance to revivify myself, so to speak.
This is
Oh.
quite the. It's very
Honestly,
creepy.
Yeah, these books are kind of an abomination. If you don't mind, I'm going to take care of them.
I've already put a few of them in my bag. We're gonna take these back to the guild hall and maybe get a right
Yeah,
thorough
Thanks for the
investigation.
bonus. And I'm going to just produce. I'm going to cast Produce Flame cantrip and just a couple turns just bombard this bookshelf.
I've already taken a few books. I'm definitely not letting them burn all of them.
Now, destroying history and evidence is not really my preferred style. I mean, we're scholars after all, right?
Yes, but some knowledge should be lost to time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I'm
agree
with
to
Rui.
disagree on that. Well, what's the next thing?
I start wandering over towards where the imps came in from.
Well, we have two options. We can delve further in, or we can be satisfied with what we have.
There is also the pathway going back to the antechamber where you were in previously.
Well, hello, darkness. Are you there?
Ah, yes, our old friend.
We getting closer?
You come to me again.
Just trying to understand. See what you're about.
Why don't you come on out and find out?
Is that what we were paid to do, or?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
We could snuff the lanterns and see what he's
Ooh,
about.
that doesn't seem like a good idea.
No, we're not doing that. Definitely not that one.
He can't see us while we're holding them, bro.
Yes, and while we're not in the light, we will have all of the bones sucked from our body.
Drip. Drip, drip.
We do have fantastic drip. I think he's just jealous.
I'm gonna start walking back towards where we were.
Back
Yeah,
the way we
room with
came.
three-
Sounds good.
After hearing him say that, I'm gonna start.
Yes, to the drip door.
Hmm.
Time to enter the dimension of drip. I'm casually gonna walk through too.
You're sure the left door says drip, Xander?
It's in Draconic, and that's one of my primary fields of study. In fact, one of my teachers a long time ago was a great dragon. He's kind of an asshole, but like he's a real nice person.
Most dragons are. They have such a
It's the pride thing, and he
unearned
likes
sense of superiority. Yeah.
he likes to do lots of charity, but he's kind of in your face about it because
One of those. Oh, look how much I did. Look what I did. Nobody gives a fuck what you did, Zolthar.
Sounds like someone we know. And I'm gonna side eye Rui.
I'm also
As
gonna
you
side eye
all
Rui.
as you all head down the drip path, the sound of water dripping from the ceiling above you, hitting the stone floor beneath you. The corrosive darkness eats away at the light from your lanterns. Slowly and surely, the light is dimming.
I'm gonna make sure that my lantern doesn't go out. I'm gonna help cover it.
Are we
You
sure
get
we want to
closer.
continue down this path?
Bro, it's what we were paid to do.
Yes,
The
but we can't get paid if we don't have any bones left in our body.
the hardest path is usually some significance that we might be going in the right direction, right?
Or the direction that leads to our deaths, but it appears I've been outvoted this time, so lead on.
Well, we found a creepy experiment room, but we're supposed to be investigating the depths, finding the cause of this darkness stuff, right?
Yes, and it sounds like the cause is an insufferable twat.
Probably a demon. I would assume it's a demon.
As
Who
the
knows? Maybe
pathway,
demons are nice.
as the pathway around you starts to narrow, you reach the end. The light barely shining more than 6 inches in front of each of you. Only thing in front of you is the stone wall, smooth, with a singular wooden door, with a frog's head in the form of a doorknob. There is nothing else in this hallway. No sound, only darkness, silence, except for the dripping of water hitting the stones around you.
I say, hey, Rui, hand me one of them frogs, would you?
Oh, yes, of course, dear. And I
Can-
will shuffle my backpack and open it up a bit.
I'm gonna quickly take out a frog, and I would like to hold the frog up to the door.
And you called me a cannibal earlier.
Oh no, I'm just doing something.
Does the door react to frog?
Frog gets pulled from your hand, hitting the door. You hear it squeal in agony as it is pulled into the door, leaving a silhouette of a frog in the form of wood burning on the door itself.
Okay, then the door just ate the frog. That's essentially what happened.
Well, that was a bit unsettling, I'd say.
Oh,
Do you want to try another frog? I've got like 15 more in here.
Let me give this a shot. And I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic
at what?
at 3rd level.
Alright.
So the DC is 13. Come on. Woo, and I got a 15.
That'll be a 45 on my side.
Well, I did not get 45. I got 15.
Is there something special about this door?
It would seem that way. Uh, Door, what do you want?
There's nothing. There's no answer. No information to glean.
I
Just the
knock.
sound of dripping. Drip, drip.
I knock on the
Is
door. I try to open it.
Bro, don't touch it.
Uh,
Nothing happens.
uh,
Door's locked.
Do the whole jiggle thing. It might need a certain number of frogs.
here you
There
go,
was
and
only
I'll hand him 2 more frogs.
the frogs. Don't make any sound, as if scared to make noise. Only thing that you can hear is the sound of wet hitting the floor. Drip.
Does
Drip.
it feel like whatever liquid is hitting the floor? Does it feel like it's rising?
No, it doesn't.
They
Just
feel like water.
it consistently just hitting the stone floor. And
I look at my
not-
white robe. Does this liquid have any color to it when it hits like?
White robe? You're not wearing a white robe. You're wearing a red one.
Unfortunate.
Red. Wait. What color is my hat right now?
Red
Ah.
and wet. Drip, drip.
Is it like rusted iron or is it blood?
It's blood. Drip, drip.
Do we have
Can
to put
I-
blood in this fucking thing's mouth?
Can I tell what kind of blood it is?
My
To eat it and tell me.
Pardon?
I would. Dante, no,
Would you-
Dante, mouth closed. Mouth closed.
Would you like
Dante.
to eat the blood and tell me what kind it is? You can make a survival check if you'd like.
Yes.
Dante, no, we don't drink the cave blood.
Drip.
Oh, I got a 12.
It tastes vaguely humanoid.
Vaguely humanoid.
Well, there were lots of corpses in that other room.
Drip, drip.
Is there
I
any
don't-
blood on the door?
There is no blood on the door.
I'm gonna try and smear some blood on the door.
I'm so very upset right now.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, Dante.
It's an 8.
That's not great.
You feel your hand gets sucked into the door, searing, burning, agonizing pain shooting up your arm. You're going to take a total of 22 fire damage as your entire hand is now engulfed in the door.
Can I try to pull him back?
Yeah, go ahead. Make an athletics check.
I'm not good at these. That's a 10.
Well, you brace and pull Dante back, but the hand is completely enveloped in the wood.
Can I help?
Bro,
And it's
bro,
and it's
stop,
it's
bro.
getting sucked further in.
I'm gonna
Now
try
it's
to
at
pull.
now it's at the middle of the forearm. Yeah, you can make an athletics check as well if you'd like.
That's a 10 as well.
Now it's getting sucked further, and now it's all the way up to the elbow.
Can I try and just yank myself out?
Sure. Make an athletics check at disadvantage.
Does it feel like you're going through the door?
That is another 17 fire damage, by the way, Dante.
Jesus, Murphy.
You're gonna get killed by a door and we have no idea how to get through it.
Ooh, 26. for my athletics check.
You yank with all of your strength as you feel your arm completely dislocate from its shoulder.
Of course it does.
And you realize you're not getting this part of your hand back. Whatever's in that door, you're not getting it back. It's in there.
Like Dante's hand is missing.
Yeah, whatever is
It's
burned
gonna be-
into the wood is gone. It's not Dante's arm anymore. It's all the way up to the elbow. And
Guys, cut off my arm! Cut off my
Dante's
arm!
braced it enough. Dante's braced it enough where he's not getting pulled further in.
I take
But-
out his hand axe and I ching in
Cut
one
it off.
swing
Cut it
motion.
off.
I cut it off.
I need you to make me an attack roll.
Oh
All
boy.
you're going to try to do is beat 15 armor class to get a clean cut. Anything less than that, and you're going to have to make multiple cuts.
Can
You're
I
also going to roll
possibly
damage
assist in
on
this?
Dante as well. Yeah, you can
Since I'm
stabilize
holding-
and give you can give advantage.
Alright, cool.
So I don't have a slashing weapon. I have a piercing weapon. So I'm gonna have to take your hand axe, or a different weapon if you've got like a short sword or something.
I have a scimitar on my waist.
I would like to use your scimitar because I could.
Yep.
It'll be the same to hit. If,
Here you go, Dia.
all right.
Please, I would be honored if we get to cut his arm off with my weapon.
That's a 6.
You have advantage.
Oh, I have
You have
advantage.
advantage.
That's a 6.
Roll damage.
How much is the damage on that scimitar?
It's a D6 plus Dex.
That's a total of 8 damage.
Dante, you take 8 slashing damage. It is just the most god-awful cut that's completely jagged.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Let me do it one more time.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
17 to hit.
As you've completely cut the rest of the way through, roll damage again.
This is terrible. It's only 7 damage that time.
7 damage. It's a clean cut all the way through. And Dante, you are now bleeding furiously out of your
I've got
arm.
I've got you, and I'm going to with my only 7th level slot, I'm going to cast Regenerate on the arm.
As your arm slowly starts to grow back, you
And you
hear the
also
sound of the
heal.
door. You hear the sound of the door creak open. And after that, the only sound you can hear is drip, drip.
Dante, you heal for 50 points.
Yo. That's awesome.
Oh, thanks, bro. I got the door open, guys. I did it.
We should probably be a little bit more careful with that.
Yes, don't
I'm
go
gonna wipe
sticking.
the sweat off of my face as it's
I'd
just
rather lose all
pouring
the
down.
bones.
You realize you're now rocking one sleeve on one arm and then no sleeve on the other arm.
It's honestly, Dante, it's kind of a look. You do have massive drip.
I'm just gonna flex.
Drip.
I'm not
Well.
mad.
The door is slightly open.
I
No
would
other
like-
sound being made. Just the dripping from the ceiling once again.
I'm gonna
drip,
go poke.
drip.
I'm gonna go slowly poke it open, but with like a stick or something. Mainly my sword. Push it open slowly. I don't want
You-
to.
All you can see beyond the door is swirling black darkness.
Once we get out of like the whole blood dripping, do our lanterns light up some more?
Do you exit this hall and go into the room?
Yeah, I do.
Rui, do you also exit this hall and go into the room?
Yeah, you know it.
Dante, do you also exit this hall and head into the room?
Shit. Yes.
As you all enter, the door slams behind you, and all 3 of your lanterns are immediately snuffed out,
Oh, that's not good.
and you all cannot see anything at all. Completely pitch black. And before those of you with dark vision ask, no, that's not going to help you here.
I didn't think it was gonna help me.
Here we are. You all have come to say hello, have you?
Yeah, why have you been attacking people? You
Because
seem to
I
be-
find it funny.
What, no fair fight?
I gave you the opportunity for a fair fight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You did?
You're here now. And I can see you.
I would not call pitch black a fair fight. Bruh.
Funny
I
you should
understand.
mention that. As you see black smoke get pulled in, crackling of black working all around, as you all see a humanoid figure with this arc of lightning scars across the face, black lightning shooting out all from over, and the swirling black smoke by his feet. Come now, let us have a go. As he produces a black spear made of living lightning. Roll for initiative.
Advantage, yeah. Hooray for the advantage with a 9.
It's okay, I got a 4.
I got an 18.
It is like pitch black in here, but we can see this being. Do we have disadvantage on everything?
Or is it not pitch black anymore because the smoke all
It is-
turned into this
It
creepy
is
guy?
it is no longer pitch black as you see this creepy guy with black lightning scars across his face, black lightning arcing all around him, and a swirling black smoke, holding a black spear that is made of living lightning. And jaunts to the side and immediately is going to thrust the spear directly at you, Xander. That'll be a 17 to hit.
That will not hit because I will use my reaction to cast shield.
And
Ding!
does that. Reaches out with the offhand at you, Dante. Black lightning arcing from his hands. That'll be a 29 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
As you take 21 lightning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That'd be a 6.
Alright, you now are suffering from 1 level of exhaustion,
Oh, damn.
which means that you have disadvantage on all ability checks,
Awesome.
and is going to make another attack with the spear at you again, Xander. That'll be a 31 to hit.
A 31 to hit? Yeah.
Silver barbs.
Oh,
Alright, silvery barbs. That'll be a 19 to hit.
that'll miss.
Let's go.
Alright, and with that, taking into the ready position, that'll bring us up to Rui. As you are now face to face with the Lord of Entropy himself.
All right, let's go. Second level guiding bolt.
All right. You give us a quick rundown of what that spell does, real quick.
Yes.
So-
So, again, the kind of feathers out that stick out from her robe sleeves are going to start glowing with that faint indigo light again, and then that light is going. Some of the feathers are going to float in front of Rui and start forming this ball of light, and then with the verbal component of the spell, it will just streak out towards this creature.
So,
Unfortunately, I only got an 18 to hit.
so
That'll miss.
for those who would like to know, guiding bolt. You make a spell attack. If you hit, it does 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll against the target has advantage.
Yes.
And
That
unfortunately,
does
I missed.
that does miss though. Yeah. Anything else for your turn, Rui?
No, because I still have my. I'm assuming it's been less than 7 hours that we've been in here.
That's correct. Yes.
All right,
I
cool. So
also would like to point out that I did remind you that you have the benefits from your guys' meal that you guys ate still active.
Oh,
Yes.
not anymore. I took a bunch of damage from that.
Yeah. I just have cold resistance.
I forget what the coffee did.
It gives you advantage on any strength or dex-based skill check.
Okay, cool. Oh man, I had advantage on the.
On those athletics checks, yep.
So Xander, you're up.
Well, that's let's really play then. I'm gonna back up away from him a bit. Well, not really. All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to activate my blade song once again. Ping. Glorious roars is felt and hopefully invigorates my friends. And then for my 6th level spell, the one and only I'm going to use, I am going to cast Tensor's Transformation. It is you endow yourself with an endurance and martial powers fueled by magic. Until the spell ends, you can't cast spells and you gain the following benefits. I get 50 temp HP. Hold on. I have advantage on attack rolls I make with simple and martial weapons. Whenever I hit a target, that target takes an extra 2d12 force damage. And I have proficiency with everything. And I have proficiency in strength and con saving throws. And that's my action, and my bonus action. So I'm going to whip around him and confuse him.
Okay.
That's turn.
Alrighty. That'll bring us up to you, Dante.
Okay. I want to cast Conjure Animals at 5th level.
Okay.
So that means that I get twice as many beasts. Can I conjure 2 silver dragon wormlings?
Sure.
Beautiful. I'm gonna conjure 2 silver dragon wormlings.
Okay.
They are friendly to me and my companions. And I need to roll for initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turns.
Okay.
So, do I include my +2 initiative, or is it just a d20 for them? I'm not seeing anything on their character
No,
or on their page.
just go ahead and allow them to act on your turn, so they can act now.
Okay, cool. So they are going to both bite. They're gonna use bite, both of them, to attack the creepy guy.
Okay.
And they have a +6 to hit. Oh geez. I got an 11 for one of them,
That'll miss.
and a 16 for the other one.
That'll also miss.
Damn. Okay. In which case, I do believe my turn is over. But wait, are there pebbles on the ground?
You know what? There are pebbles on the ground.
Hot damn. So I'm going to pick up 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic, and then I am going to throw all 3 of them at creepy guy.
Yep. Roll to hit.
Jesus, Murphy. 13.
That'll miss.
I know. That's the end of my turn.
All right. That brings us to the Lord of Entropy. So.
Oh man.
Let's see here. Who is in melee range right now? That'd be Rui and not Xander, just Rui, right?
Xander is it within
No,
10?
I stayed back.
No, because
I cast
I'm
guiding
within
bolt at them.
him.
no,
I'm
because
within whipping distance.
the Lord of Entropy closed that distance to attack you with
Oh
the
yeah,
spear.
to attack me with the spear. Yeah.
Mhm. So that'll be, and Xander, you attacked him with the whip, right?
I have not attacked him, but I'm within whipping distance.
Okay,
Within
so
whipping distance.
each of you takes automatically with no saving throw. I'm sorry, 11 lightning damage.
Mm.
Will then make 2 melee attacks against Rui and then hit Xander with the ability again. So Rui, that'll be a 16 to hit on the first, and a 21 on the second.
Second one hits.
Okay. That'll be 14 slashing and 19 lightning.
I'm making a con save, right?
First you're making a with plus to hit, so 22 to hit.
22 to hit me?
Yes.
Ooh, no, once again, a shield is gonna pop up
Okay.
and stop him from piercing me.
All right. So the lightning hits the shield and does nothing else. But that'll be the end of the Lord of Entropy's turn. So that'll bring us up to Rui. You're up. He is still in melee range with you, Rui.
Up to what challenge rating can I use polymorph up to?
Can I go ahead and oh no, this is for you, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
If I can make a suggestion.
DM.
You can polymorph up to the equivalent of equal to or less than the target's level
Okay, so okay.
in terms of challenge rating.
Cool. I just want to make sure that I got this right. Where are
Oh. Oh. Oh.
you? Yes.
You should look up what. Oh man, that's terrifying.
No. I tell you what. I will be. Dante, dear. Do you like
Yeah.
your friends there?
Yeah.
And I'll point to the dragons that they have summoned.
Yeah.
Do you think
Fine.
they're neat?
Oh yeah.
Uh, don't resist this. And I will cast polymorph on Dante, turning them into an adult black dragon. Uh, Here, for your reference, Dante, I'm going to post it in the chat.
Okay. If Dante could say thank you, Dante would say thank you.
Dante can
But-
say thank you. Dante is intelligent. They're pretty smart.
You speak adult dragons speak common and draconic.
Yeah.
Well then. Cha. Thanks, bro.
You look like
And then-
you could have
And
some
then
fun.
acid, just acid breath
Yeah.
immediately.
And then unfortunately I don't, because that's a spell, I don't have any bonus actions I can take this turn, so I'm actually going to just back away and see if I can get back away 30 feet and try to get out of this lightning aura that I'm in.
Okay. That will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yes, it will.
Right. That'll be a 17.
That's going to be a miss.
Hmm.
I'm just going to skedaddle on back. Just whoop, 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 whoop.
Right, and that'll bring us to Xander. You're up.
Well, I am going to whip around to his backside. I'm constantly just circling around him, I'm gonna crack the whip at him twice. I believe I have advantage on. Where's it? No way, it's just dexterity and stuff. It's the tensors. That is. No, I do have advantage. Aha. Nope. Does a 22 hit it?
22 will hit, yes.
Awesome. So that's gonna be that's gonna be 10 slashing, 10 from the whip, and then an extra 2d12 force damage from Tensor's transformation. Ooh, that's 20 force damage,
Let's fucking go.
and then attack number 2. Does a 17 hit?
17 will not hit.
Oh, right. And then I'm gonna back up out of the aura range. My
Okay.
transformation just looks like a cool magical aura around me.
Okay. You will take an attack of opportunity by backing out of the aura.
From being 10 feet away
But
from
he
him?
already used his reaction on me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's fine. Yeah, you're good. Never mind. All right. So then that'll bring
Is
us
that-
to.
If that's
Sorry.
the end of Xander's turn, can I make a legendary action?
No, unfortunately, when you're polymorphed, you don't get access to the legendary actions.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
You know who is going to take a legendary action at the end of Xander's turn, though?
Oh no.
He's
Alright.
mad
Each of
that I
you-
got a good old bop on him.
Yep. Each of you is going to make a Constitution saving throw, and I'll give you this much. It's a DC 22.
I believe I have
Is this a spell or magical effect?
Yeah.
This is a magical effect, I'd say so.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have to crit on this.
Advantage.
I have disadvantage, don't I?
So,
con saves?
and I get my
You shouldn't.
proficiency bonus with it. 19 plus 5 is a 24.
You also, Dante, you have a plus 10 to your Constitution saving throw now because you're an adult black dragon.
That would be a 26. No, that would be. Yeah, that would be a 26.
I failed.
Okay.
Yep. I got a 25.
Okay.
24.
So, Xander and Dante, you both take 24 necrotic damage.
Mm.
Rui, you take 48
Mm.
as you see the life force be sucked out of you with this necrotic lightning and sucked back into the Lord of Entropy, refreshing
one
all
hurt.
of the wounds that he took.
That one hurt.
And it is now your turn, Dante.
So I guess I'm gonna use multi-attack. The dragon can use its frightful presence and then makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws.
You make the. It's probably gonna pass the frightful presence thing. But...
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's worth making a wisdom saving throw.
DC 16, wisdom saving throw.
That is a 18.
Shoot.
I'm going to use woe.
Okay.
So I get to roll a d6 and it subtracts the number.
Okay. I'm going to use legendary resistance.
That's 6, but hey, we got one of the legendary resistances out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, make him burn resources. Do it.
Okay. And then,
You still get to make the multi-attack.
yeah. So,
So 1 bite, 2 claws.
1 bite, 2 claws. The bite. Oh my gosh.
What's that?
15?
No, 15's not gonna
15
hit.
misses.
That'll not hit.
I barely hit with a 22.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 claw attacks, though.
and
You got
then-
this.
2 claw attacks.
Come on, big money, big money.
24.
That'll hit.
Yes.
And, ooh, a nat 20 for a
Yo!
31.
That'll hit as well. Roll me percentage on the nat 20.
If you click the thing in the bottom left, it's like the 4th one up says D100.
Yes. Holy crap. 97.
That is. Woohoo.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
All right. So you're going to do triple damage, and you can choose between one of these 3 effects. You can choose to either stun. You can choose to either blind or deafen, or you can choose to grapple. Your choice of one of those 3 effects that you're allowed to do, as well as the triple damage.
Wow. We are going to stun him.
Okay.
And then so I need to roll damage for the first claw and then roll triple damage for the second claw? Is that what's happening?
So, are you gonna just roll the base damage and triple it, or do you want to roll the damage die?
You roll the base damage and triple.
Okay. So just essentially roll damage twice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, 2d6 for the first one.
2d6 plus 6
Plus 6, yep.
is 12 plus 6 is 18.
So max damage
Let's go!
for the first one. Oh wow.
And if that would have been the third one, or the second one.
Yeah.
And then the second one is 10 plus 6 is 16 times 3 is 32, 48.
Boom, boom.
Alright. He looks pissed.
Hey, whose turn is it?
That was Dante's turn.
Mm-hmm. Whose turn is it after? I forgot.
Now it's the Lord of Entropy's turn.
Oh no.
But he's stunned.
Yeah.
He is stunned.
Done.
He is stunned. Check here. So, can't take actions or reactions. Okay. So since the only thing that's going to happen since Dante did not move out of the area of effect is the
Oh yeah.
aura.
Oops. Oh, DM, I didn't do the wormling damage. I kind of forgot about them.
Well, first things first, take 10 lightning damage, and you can make your action for the. You can make the actions for the wormling now.
Are they going to have advantage since this is technically like a retroactive?
Yes, they do have advantage because
yeah.
still.
I think we're gonna go with. You know what? We're just gonna make this easy and just go for a simple bite attack.
Okay.
So a 19 is the first one.
They also have his attacks.
Oh, sorry,
have
it's a
advantage.
25.
Did you
I
roll with
forgot to-
advantage?
Yes.
Yes, 25 will hit.
So the first one does 12 damage.
Right.
And the second one does a 20 hit.
20 does hit.
Oh.
Second one does 5 damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of our turn.
All right. That brings us up to you, Rui.
Awesome.
The Lord of Entropy is no longer stunned at this point,
Yeah.
having fully undergone a full turn.
Rui is going to. Is anybody else besides Rui looking injured?
No, I'm good. Focus on yourself, or
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna.
if you can restrain another legendary resistance, that's my only two thought patterns. But I focus on yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal up first before I can get a little bit crazier. I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use a 5th level Cure Wounds on myself. So to heal for 36 plus. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm not looking too terrible now. Alrighty. Yep. And that's going to be me for just now. I'm going to just look at what I did to Dante and just kind of smile a little bit and be like, that was just under my breath. I'm just like, that was fucking cool. And end my turn.
With that, Lord of Entropy will take his legendary action.
Uh-oh.
Will make 2 of his attacks and a teleport. First up, teleport. He's going to teleport directly behind Xander. As doing so, Xander, you immediately are going to take 11 lightning damage, the loud crackle of lightning, and then 2 spear attacks directly at you.
All right.
First one is a 27 to hit.
Ooh, my current AC is 20. Yeah, that would hit even if I did react. So
And
what's your current AC, Xander?
it's 21. But if I react right now, I turn it to 25 or 26.
Cool. I will also react and use my woe.
okay, legendary resistance.
It's not a save.
Okay, how about let's just do this.
It reduces the attack by 4.
Oh, sweet. That means he misses. Because he
Yep,
only
he
hit me by
does.
1. Ting! That is,
I've got you, buddy.
like I said, we're always saving each other, right?
I feel like this is more me saving you.
Immediately is annoyed by this, points a finger directly at Rui, and using his 1 spell slot for this,
Finger of death.
die. Power word kill.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You bastard. I had to use shield. I should have used, counterspell.
That brings us up to you, Xander. Actually, Rui, you need to make a death saving throw.
I mean, doesn't
No,
that
you're
just kill me out?
you're
just
you're
dead.
instantly dead. Yep,
You're just
never
dead.
mind. Yep,
Let's, if you have under 100 HP, right?
yep,
Yeah, you're
yep.
just dead.
Mm-hmm. So you all see Rui just drop, lifeless and cold, right to the floor. As Igor turns his attention, I'm sorry, the Lord of Entropy turns his attention directly back at you, Xander. And you're up.
Oh, hold on. I'm just trying to see if this is save or suck. Pretty sure it is save or suck. I don't know how many he's got left. Which one's more? Oh, wait. Well, I can't even do that right now. Never mind. I've got advantage to hit him, so we're gonna slap him with the whip twice. 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's gonna be 13 plus 12, so 25, and then another hit to the face.
Yeah.
And that one's a 26 to hit.
Yep. All hits.
7 plus 5. Is it only one attack? One. Melee weapon attacks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm adding +5 because my int mod gets added to it. 7, so 12. I'm bad at math for some reason. And that's another 9, so 21. Another 21 damage to him. Just slap him in the face twice with my whip. And then I try to for a bonus action, I am going to teleport 30 feet away from him and away from from my dragon. Actually, no, I'm 30 feet closer to my dragon friend.
Your
Well,
dragon
point of
friend is
order
no
on
longer a
that.
dragon friend.
Yeah.
Oh. No,
It's
no,
a
never mind.
polymorph is a concentration spell.
Yeah, that's right, and you're dead. So no, I'm gonna teleport 30 feet away, and towards I don't know, the opposite side of Dante.
Okay. And that'll bring us up to you, Dante, having been shunted out of dragon form, seeing Rui drop to the floor dead.
No.
Yeah. Fuck. And I am going to cast. Yeah, I'm gonna try. How tall are the ceilings in here?
There is no ceiling. It's just open, empty blackness.
So I could conceivably conjure a cloud?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Call Lightning.
Okay.
This. I would. Can I be helpful here?
What's up?
I'm just gonna say, he's kind of using lightning. Our enemy is using lightning. I don't think lightning's the best choice against them. I was gonna say, as a fellow player at the table, just in case you have something else you could use.
Honestly, I don't have much. I could. Okay, I... No, I'm going to try Call Lightning. It's all I've got right now. So it says choose a point you can see under the cloud.
Okay.
So I'm going to
choose exactly where the Lord of Entropy is standing.
Okay.
And then he has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That'll be a 10.
That is a fail.
Okay.
So he is going to take 5d10 lightning damage.
Okay.
And is yeah, sorry. Which is 22.
So you see that the damage from the lightning should have done a lot more, but it still does damage the Lord of Entropy.
Okay. Cool. And then my little wormling friends are going to bite again. So the first one is a 19.
That'll miss.
Damn. And the second one is an 8, so that's also going to miss.
Yep.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. That'll bring us up to the Lord of Entropy, who is extremely pissed off now, as you can see that you've chipped away at a good portion of his life force. As
You're gonna pay for that.
he shaunts over to you, Xander, and is going to make 2 attacks with the spear, 1 attack with the lightning coming from his hands. So for the spear, that is going to be a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And the second one's an automatic miss. So damage is 21 slashing, and I need you to make a 29 slashing and
Hold on. Hold on. 17. Oof. I need a concentration check after this. And what else? I need
and
some-
19 necrotic.
Damn. Let me make it. I'm glad I have advantage on this. And that's still an 18, so I don't think that's gonna meet. I'm gonna fall out of Tensor's transformation.
And then you're gonna get hit with the last attack, which is the lightning attack. And that'll be a 24 to hit.
I am going to reaction that one. Is this one the spell or?
Yeah, this is a spell. This is not a spell, but it's a spell-like effect.
Oh, it's a spell-like effect. Okay. All right. If it's an attack roll, yeah, I can just shield it. I'm gonna burn a sec. No, wait, I can't burn a second level spell. Never mind. I'm out of them. It's lightning damage.
Yes, that's correct.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna use my reaction for an absorb element. It's at second level.
Okay, then it'll be 11 lightning damage typically. So
I take 7 away.
okay, so only 4 lightning damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 7.
You're gonna take 1 level of exhaustion.
That's 2. Oh no, wait, I got it restored earlier. But
You did.
now Tensor's transformation ended, so I have to make another one thanks to. And now that's another extra level. That's 2 levels of exhaustion.
So your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that'll bring us up to you, Xander.
It's okay. I stand there after taking that lightning strike, really big, and I get really macho for a second, and I stand back up. I go, I ain't done yet. And I think I can do this. Choose up to 5. I can choose the same one a bunch of times. Alright. So I am going to cast Steel Wind Strike. And so essentially I'm making 5 melee attacks. I'm choosing. It says choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range. Choosing that one each time. On a hit, the target takes 6d10 force damage.
Okay.
Or I don't know. I'm gonna let you do your thing on the spell. I don't know if you'll allow casting against the same one each time, but it's my next 5th level spell.
You know what? Yeah, I'll allow it here.
Ah, darn. I'm guessing does a 19 hit?
19 does not hit.
Nope, then I miss.
You do have all the 5 attacks on this one, though.
That one's a 14,
That'll miss.
24.
That'll hit.
This one's gonna be. That's 38 damage.
Okay.
And then 25.
That'll hit.
This should be the last one. 27. I just teleport all around like Cloud's Omni Slash real quick, but I missed a bunch of them.
You see the Lord of Entropy is bleeding pretty heavily. Black and green ooze just coming out of the pores of the skin.
Oh, come on. Dante,
And
it's
is
up to you. I'm about
barely still standing, but obviously just fueled by anger at this point,
Oh, me too.
and is going to use legendary actions to once again call forth the void lightning, and you are going to each make a DC 22 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I wouldn't
I'll
even
give you a hint. This is how he regenerates health. If you succeed on these saving throws, he will not regenerate health.
That's a 17.
That'll fail.
That's okay. I don't have it. That was my last.
Dante?
Sorry, I was muted. I got a 6.
Each of you take 36
I am down.
necrotic damage.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Wait. I do have advantage. Sorry, but do I get? No. Absorb elements doesn't do necrotic damage. Darn. Nope, but I'm down. That knocked me out.
As a reaction, I'm going to use Stone's Endurance to reduce damage by 1d12 plus 4. Oh yeah, so it's going down by 16.
Okay. So you should only take 20 damage then. And
Lovely.
Xander, you're down. So Dante, it's your turn.
Have I tried poison spray yet? And why don't I remember?
You have not on this one. You tried it on the Reaver and it didn't work.
Reaver, right. Okay, well, I'm gonna cast poison spray. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. $30.
Yeah, you're good. And then, so as a bonus action, because that was a cantrip,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at Xander.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can only do it as a first level, so you only get 4 HP back.
Hey, but Xander's up.
4 is 4, you know?
And that'll
And then
bring us
my
to...
wormlings,
Yep.
because they're still alive, even though they have
Mhm.
not helped us one bit.
That-
They're gonna bite.
They're gonna come in
I'm
clutch right here.
I am determined that they're going to
This
be
is where they crit.
successful.
That crit you did
No.
earlier was absolutely amazing.
No, actually, they both got 11, so they're both useless to me.
Just have them run in there for the pack
Both
tactic.
both the wormlings just try munching and nothing happens. Just like bouncing off.
Useless.
Don't worry, I've got one last spell. I was saving it specifically. Does this
So-
mean it's my turn? No, wait, no.
Nope.
You go before
The
me.
Lord of Entropy's up, who's going to
Oh.
point directly at you, Dante, and say, "You've annoyed me for far too long. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw."
Working on it.
As he casts Finger of Death.
17.
That is a fail.
I know.
As you take 57 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
You still up?
I'm still up.
Yeah!
Then with the offhand, with the one attack left, chuck the spear directly at Xander. It is a 27 to hit.
Yeah. That's gonna kill me again.
It's 21 slashing
Don't bother.
and 18 necrotic.
You're not gonna.
Any creature reduced to 0 hit points by this attack dies, with its body and everything it is wearing and carrying except magic items exploding into a cloud of ash.
You
Poof. Just
trying to give me
absolute
one last hit.
ash. As Dante's the only one left standing, facing down the Lord of Entropy by themselves. Dante, you're up.
Um. I'm gonna try Earth Tremor. Every creature other than me has to make a dexterity saving throw.
And probably the flying dragons.
Sure, they can make a dexterity saving throw too.
Saving throw. That is a nat 1.
That is a total fail. which
I'd
is
like to
good.
I'd like to remind the studio audience that we've already confirmed that Shadow Drian has an absolutely horrible dex.
So
But
does
not
regular
excellent.
Dream, to be fair.
I could have. I feel like I could have ended it. I was just waiting for legendary save to go away.
So you take 12 damage and you are knocked prone.
12 damage. Knocked
The,
prone.
the little babbies are going to have advantage.
Yes, they are.
If the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
It is now difficult terrain.
Lovely. Oh, and I didn't make a dex saving throw for my little creature guys here, so let me do
Yes,
that
please
real
do.
quick. Okay, well, one got a nat 20 for a total of 20.
Can I make one little caveat to
And the
my
other one got a nat 1 for a total of 1.
Yes, Xander, it's just your hat on top of the pile of ashes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. And I will say, when Rui got knocked down, she had just enough time to. Her middle feather came up and is just stuck there now. And she's just permanently flipping off the Lord of Entropy.
All right.
Okay,
Dante,
cool.
are your silvery boys gonna attack?
Yes, they are. My silvery boys are definitely gonna attack.
Okay.
So the first one. Oh my god, does a 16 hit? No.
That will not hit, but they have advantage because he's prone.
Oh yeah. Does a 23 hit?
That'll hit.
Yes. And then the second one. Is a 22.
Will hit.
Nice. So you are going to take 8 plus 8. You are going to take 16 damage.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Uh, Am I allowed to cast Magic Stone as a bonus action again? Because it's a cantrip?
Sure.
Or should I have done that before the wormlings?
Sure. No, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Does 25 hit?
That'll hit.
For a solid 6 damage.
Hit with a magical rock right in the face.
Beauty.
And
And that's me done.
that'll bring us to the Lord of Entropy's turn. Closing in on you, calls the spear back to his hand. And then makes 2 attacks, and then the lightning-based attack from the offhand. First attack, a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm going to roll all the attacks first.
Okay.
Second attack is a miss. Only a 2, so 16 total.
That's a miss.
And the final attack, a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So damage on the first attack is 9 slashing
Mm-hmm.
and 9 necrotic. As
And
far
that's
as
all the damage?
yep, as far as the second attack that hit, the middle attack did not hit, but the last attack did. That is 14 necrotic. And you must make a Constitution saving throw.
23?
That succeeds. You do not gain a level of exhaustion. And you are now up, Dante,
I'm still
as
standing.
the Lord of Entropy is just spewing blood, like very, very close to dead. As you see this lime green blood just spewing out of every cut.
Um. Sorry. I don't mean to say so many times. This feels like a lot of pressure.
I believe in you. You see my ghost floating away.
I am going to cast Call Lightning
Okay.
as a 4th level spell. So that's a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. That is a nat 1.
That is 26 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm shaking. Okay. So the lightning is going to hit him right through the top of the head, and it's going to be like a cartoon when they get hit, and you see like the outline of their body and the skeleton underneath. And he's just going to stand there, arms out and vibrating for a little while, and then collapse to the ground as the lightning peters out.
Shadows echo away. You're left with the sound of birds chirping, moss growing over your fallen friend. It's peaceful and serene. As you think about all the violence that just occurred, think about how simple life was back in the forest, surrounded by wolves. Wonder how things could have gotten as bad as they are right now. As you turn around, you see a singular feather protruding from the moss, and a hat blowing across the floor.
I'm going to catch the hat. And I'm going to put it on. And then I'm going to walk over to the feather. And if I dig through the moss, could I find Ryu's body?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to dig through the moss and get Ryu out of there. Before I pick him up to walk out of the deep, dangerous, scary cave. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because I'm in a world of pain.
And as you walk out of the depths with Rui in your arms and Xander's hat on your head, there's not an ounce of darkness to be seen in sight. And that's where we're in tonight's session.
Aww.
My God.